that has to go into your philosophical beliefs.
There we go. What the hell? There we go.
Did it work?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're here
Yeah.
now!
We did it!
Sorry about that, everybody.
Well, Connor did it.
We did it!
We were experiencing some technical difficulties. The stream key was not wanting to take us live here, but I think we're good now. Woo! Hashtag blame Connor. Yeah. I bet it's my fault.
Wow, rude.
No, it's not your fault.
Ow.
Oh, Connor, you silly bitch!
Okay, who said that? It's Zenlita. Now they're a pretty good source. Never mind.
Oh my god.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a great source. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, we're
Nick,
already...
I just realized. I just realized I never apologized to you for yesterday, but don't worry about it anymore. I'll apologize later.
I await the apology for whatever slight you believe you have committed.
That's
Sorry.
okay. He'll just be mad at you for a few more hours.
Yay.
That's right. We're all together, and some people are cross with each
I
other. This is
literally
great.
I literally just kept him up until like 1:30 in the morning playing Overcooked 2.
Oh yeah.
That's
In all honesty, I probably should have gone to bed quicker, but I was having fun.
Yeah, same. I got up early this morning too. Lol. Anyway, sorry about that. Hi everyone.
Other than that, what else were you up to? And also, where can they find you?
You can find me on the internet at Boobs McBalrog. On Twitch here, you can find me at twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's, because Twitch, in particular, does not like boobs. I've been working on stuff that I can't talk about, so that's it for me.
I know that feel.
Yep.
I ate rabbit. Where can I find you? And what are you up to?
I don't really know. I don't really know that feeling, though. But I'll tell you what feeling I do know. I do know that I stream on twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit and stream Monday through Friday. Twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. I have been cooking a lot, actually. And I normally stream RPGs and horror games and retro games. I'm playing some Digimon. I'm playing some Final Fantasy, which is really cute.
Can you smell what the rabbit's cooking?
It was chilly a couple days ago.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, I make some good home style Appalachian chili. Real good stuff.
That sounds really good.
But let's see. Other things with my channel. Still trying to move my things from Streamlabs to OBS Studios. Real pain in the ass to do that. And what's the new thing that I got? Yeah, thanks to friends, I have a throne now set up too. That's pretty handy.
Oh my!
I know, Mr. Big Shot. Thanks,
Woo!
And let's see. Other than that, just winterizing the car, cleaning up. I got a K-cup machine. Really awesome.
Nice.
Wait, a what?
K-cup.
A K-cup machine. Keurig.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought you were. Yes, I really thought you were saying like a new trendy version of cupcake.
Yeah, I got
machine.
real excited for a second.
Sarah and I just lived the same life. We were like,
yes.
oh my god, cupcake, but like
is that-
fancy.
Like an easy baked oven for adults?
From the depths of the Ohio Valley, the new cupcake.
An
Definitely
easy-bake
heard
oven for
K-cup.
adults is just a toaster oven.
Oh my god.
That's not as
But
fun.
yeah, I was like,
It isn't.
Not at all.
But it is.
One of my favorite guilty pleasures is going to coffee shops and whatnot. And after COVID and whatnot, I looked out and I'm like, where are all the freaking coffee shops? So I was coffee shop. So I got a Keurig and I got a good price for it. And I trapeze through a world of coffee all the time. I just brought the cafe to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. Funny hee-hoo man. All right.
Beep beep beep.
All right, that takes us to Lenny Vitor. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Does it? Well, I'm Lanny Pator. You can find me on twitch.tv/Lanny Pator, spelled like it sounds. Good luck. Currently, I am celebrating one of my favorite game franchises of all time, playing a little retrospective of all the Devil May Cry games.
Hell yeah.
It is it's going good. I'm in the middle of a Virgil campaign of Devil May Cry 3, which I think is still easily God, it still might be my favorite game of all time. Like it's
Wow.
Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
It has aged so well. Like so many PlayStation 2 games, they get really like sluggish with the controls when you go back to them. Nuh-uh, not Devil May Cry 3. It's like crisp. It's chef's kiss.
Crisp.
But on Monday, we're getting back to it because Caitlin and I don't got no classes no more for the moment.
Oh yeah.
So a ancient red dragon just broke his breath attack all over everybody, and now they have a boss fight with a very angry feral dragon in the room.
And a clown.
It'll be interesting. Tune in for what could be the first TPK of this session of this game.
Hope not.
Oh boy.
It'll be interesting, but that's all happening on The Ties That Bind, Mondays at 5 o'clock Central Time, or your regional equivalents on twitch.tv/LannyPator. Tune in for this special December event. That's me.
All right, and that leaves us with, last but not least, Sarah. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Holy shit, they do make cupcake machines. I'm gonna put it in
Delicious.
general. Anyway, I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E, Wulia. Oh, wait, I can shill. Yeah, I can shill. That anime, how do I pronounce this? Meiruka-chan, they dropped the first dub episode, and I'm in that as Hitoe, which is, I didn't know she had a name, actually, and I don't know how much she does in the show, but she's, like, this character in a show, in the show that talks about ghosts and stuff, so, yay. Otherwise, I'm working on NDA stuff that I can't talk about yet, and just waiting for this year to be over and having existential crises.
Yay.
I'm fun.
I love it when you get cast in something as like, who did you play in that? I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
I know, but they don't have names sometimes.
Some bloke.
I played this guy.
Oh no, some dude.
Yes. And
He
speaking
might
of
have a
some
wiki
dude,
entry. Feel free to look him up.
Oh god.
But yeah.
Speaking of being some dude, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Playing fun games with my friends on Tuesday, mostly Digimon the trading card game. Fridays, Friday Funhouse, where I basically just play whatever I feel like. Whoever decides to show up.
Good strategy.
Yeah, we played some more I Expect You to Die 2, and I really am digging the game. The first one was...
That's the James Bond one, right?
That's the James Bond escape room sort of deal.
Oh, that sounds so cute.
And the first one was good. The second one is fantastic.
Nice. I might have to hook up my Oculus for that.
It's so good. I highly recommend it.
Or even upgrade to a better VR system.
Ooh. I do recommend the Index, but it's a little pricey.
I'll live.
Saturday, I'm playing before this, or the Prince Division. I am playing Yakuza 5 Remastered, and Sundays I am playing through the Banner Saga. Pain. I finished the first game.
Is Banner Saga hard?
It's not hard. It's hard emotionally for me to deal with.
Oh, okay, I get you.
And
Good thing I didn't stream. I didn't want to stream those because I get emotional.
Yeah, the ramifications of my actions came back hard and kicked me in the feelings. So now we're moving on to the second one, and yay! Other than that, check out Dead House Sonata. They got a playable tech demo. You know the drill. Click the link if you want to purchase a Founders Pack to get access to the first and second age. And also check out my DM's Guild, where I'll be releasing the Warpath Barbarian sometime soonish here. It's as soon as I get some art. Also, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's correct. Die Hard Dice. Yeah, the perfect gift for the holidays, as a matter of fact. If you want to go to dieharddice.com, you can use the code unexpectable ! And now through December 20th, you can get a 15% discount if you use the code unexpectable ! So go ahead and order those Christmas gifts now, because soon that code will give you less. Well, it won't vanish, but it'll give you less. Less. And in this case,
by the Feywilds.
And in this case, less isn't more.
It's just less.
Less is less than more.
Less is less, indeed.
My ear's bleeding.
Uh-oh. Well, while you go fix that, it's time to read off some businesses. We got Jerry171717, thank you for the 100 bits. Blue Kios 445, thank you for the 21 months. Drago Soon, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Gateway. Orb Iron Angel, thank you for the 8 months. Been here since the beginning of the Unexpectables. Glad to have found you guys for D&D inspiration. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. What do you call a shambling corpse with a tendency for theft? Rob Zombie.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, that one's good.
Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. Question for Sarah. How do you say chicken in Spanish?
El Pollo Loco?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Pollo, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pollo.
I did an audition once where I mispronounced it as polo, and they came back to me being like, you did it wrong, you need to redo again. I flipped the table being like, no! I did that audition for an hour, I don't care!
What the fuck?
Now I know. I was so mad, you don't even know.
Oh,
Luke
shit.
the Lucas, thank you for the 5 bits. Dunwich building when, Connor? Let's hit him with the horror at some point, I hope. Well, they'd have to go all the way to Washington, D.C. for that, and I don't think they're traveling that far during this campaign.
Mm-mm.
They picked
Jerry...
a very long road trip in mind.
Jerry171717, thank you for the 200 bits. Time to finish my shift at work with some Gateway. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 6 months. It's time for Fallout goodness. I'm caught up, so love you guys. This game is awesome and unique, and I can't wait to see Riverside. Captain Actually, thank you for the 21 months. Blonde Man Cat Snake, thank you for the 20 months of Prime. Rolly Bob, thank you for the 21 months. The Talbs, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Fat Spartan. Norviticus, thank you for the 100 bits. Embrace the radiation. Quiet Riot, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Heyo, Runaways, can't stay long tonight, but I love watching on YouTube. Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 21 months at tier 2. 21 months, just 3 more. 3 months for the 24. Now, then, what's going to happen in this episode of Gateway? Let's find out. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 21 months of tier 3 subbage. Gudrun, thank you for the 21 months. Quick, best Christmas specials. I'm going for a year without Santa Claus. Die Hard.
Best Christmas specials.
Oh, wait, Christmas specials without Santa Claus in them?
Mine's gonna be very masturbatory, but I really, really like the Plan to Eradicate Christmas. I know I wrote it, but I'm so happy about it.
It's good to be proud of what you worked on.
I would say besides the original, like, Alistair What's-His-Face Christmas Carol and Muppet Christmas Carol, the best Christmas Carol is Scrooged.
The best?
Yeah. Come on, that movie's great.
Good.
Is it a Christmas special, though, or just a Christmas movie?
Oh, no, Scrooged. It was Bill Murray.
Oh, I remember the Bill Murray movie.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if, because if we're talking favorite Christmas movie, I'm going Gremlins.
Without Santa in it, was it?
Yeah. Well,
No, they said I'm going a year without a Santa Claus. Is what they picked for their special.
That's the
I understand.
name of the
It's a
special.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, a year without a Santa Claus. You've never seen a year without a Santa Claus? It was
I've
year
never heard of it.
without a Santa Claus. It was claymation and stuff, and it was really good.
No.
Was that a Rankin Bass?
It's the one with Snow Miser and Heat Miser, guys. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah, that's the one that I was
Oh.
gonna pick, actually. So yeah, that's the best one.
Kindergarten.
It's the best one.
Oh,
I
should
just,
give props
I
to
just
the
remember
Disney
the
Christmas
version
Carol,
that
too.
we always sang, Connor. Like that's all I know.
Put one foot in front of the other.
That one's really good too.
Yeah, that one's really good.
We're hovering on this question a bit too long. I'm just going to say Die
Yeah,
Hard
sorry.
and move on.
Yeah, no,
Constable
I'm with
Mutton,
you.
thank you for the
Die
10 bits. You ever think Rabbit has too much energy? Me neither.
Mm-mm.
Do I? I don't think I do.
You're very energetic sometimes.
That's true. I just kind of
Yeah.
just do it for the show, and then I just wind down afterwards. Just, return to Frankenstein.
Magic
You'll add it to
Ninjago,
a pile of your own self.
thank you for the 100 bits. Quiet Riot, thank you for the 100 bits. Question for the Runaways. If your characters were using D&D rules, what classes would they be?
Barbarian. Or Ranger.
Hmm.
What was that question again?
What if your characters were
If-
using D&D rules, what classes would your characters be?
Oh, Artificer, entirely.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Gun murder.
Gun murder?
Ranger.
Yeah, that's a class. Don't look it up, but gun murder.
I see.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on DM's Guild.
Okay,
Yeah.
I believe
Mhm.
you.
Jump in the line.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Die Hard Dice has this weird Pavlovian effect on Mr. Rabbit. Steve Anders, thank you for the 100 bits. Woo, just got a new job in IT for the USCG. Here are some bits to celebrate. Hey, congratulations. Faceless42, thank you for
Aw,
the 32
congrats.
bits. Spending my afternoon playing Fallout 3 while listening to a campaign set in Fallout. Funny, ain't it? Yeah.
Hey.
Wait.
Zenlita, thank you for the
Snowfall podcast.
Thank you for the 200 bits, Zenlita. Carrying a rainbow isn't as difficult as you think. After all, it's pretty light.
Oh God! Damn!
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Wow!
Yay.
I wasn't
Twitch
ready
gamer-
for that.
Twitch Gamer, thank you for the 16 months of Prime. You don't see anything.
Oh my God!
Caitlin, that's Phil, by the way. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Flipsa, thank you for the... Whoa, Jesus. Thank you for the 10 months of Prime. So, bitch, glad I could catch this live. Faceless42, thank you for the 27 months. I can't wait for the aliens to abduct me. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 10 bits. Best Christmas movie? Die Hard, easily. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Although Jim Carrey's The Grinch is a close second.
Oh my God, yeah, that one's at
I return.
Welcome back. Monty screwed it up. She said Tim Curry's The Grinch, which I think would have been
What?
equally as amazing.
Oh my God, that would have been great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, seriously?
Give me that.
Tim Curry could voice Garfield. I wouldn't
There's-
care. I'd be like, look
there's-
at Tim Curry.
Just
There's
let
a reality.
Just let Tim Curry be Chris Pratt.
There's a... It's me, I'm Mario. We missed the reality where Tim Curry was the Grinch, unfortunately, but I think Jim Carrey did a great job. He had a very malleable
yeah.
face.
He
Muffin
really
Mage,
does.
thank you for the 11 months. My first class was gun murder. And finally, Magic Ninjago, 10 years of Spin Jitsu. Thank you for the 100 bits. Glad I could catch tonight. Also, for those who are dealing with finals right now, I wish you luck. Indeed. They're starting to wrap up. Keep those studies up, people.
Read, learn.
You know, I guess in terms of the best Tim Curry Christmas movie, I guess it would be Home Alone 2.
Oh,
Yeah?
shit, he
Right.
was in that, wasn't he?
Oh, he
That
was
is
great
correct.
in that. He was one of the best parts of that movie.
I love you. All right. Well, with that, you guys ready to hop into tonight's episode?
Hell yeah.
Goodbye, chat. Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
What happened? Who
Goodbye
dropped?
goodbye, Caitlin.
Oh,
There she is.
there we are.
Welcome back.
All I heard was goodbye, and then I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I thought you were doing a joke for a second.
Not at all.
I just lean into the.
Oh.
I just raise a walkie-talkie up to my mouth. Activate it.
Take the
Oh
shot.
my God!
Simone
No.
is like, oh wait, did the internet go down? Oh shit, if the internet went down, she's taking me with her. Stop!
Yeah, I know. It was like going in and out for a little bit. I don't know why, but hopefully
Gotcha.
it's done doing whatever it's doing.
Well, keep us posted.
So we'll find out.
Yeah.
You'll hear.
We'll know.
I mean, yeah, keep in mind, if she goes down because of the internet, I go down too.
That is a good litmus test.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. All right. Well, just gotta go over here and
Good. Adjust the strap. That's very important. Make sure it doesn't fall off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gotcha. All right, snug.
Yep.
Okay.
Imagine he has a special little bullhorn for this moment.
When last we left the runaways, Apex, the Wildman, Cynthia the Nurse, Louise the Scavenger, and Alvin the Mechanic. After having a meal and a rest at the Archers' headquarters, the gang decided on a location to wait out their response from Expedition Leader Baker in the settlement of Riverside. After a meal and saying their goodbyes, they head off on a long journey to Alvin's home. Seeing old buildings and historical sites, carefully avoiding a group of soldier ants, and getting to know each other a little better through conversation. They eventually notice a disturbing sight, a gunfight between two groups, the aggressors appearing to be soldiers of the family. Preparing to engage them, will the runaways prove victorious? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway.
all right. And
And
you see now the opposite group appears now to have a couple people who are bleeding on the ground around them. The men in the sort of dirty black suits are laying into this other group with gunfire, and as you did last episode, you've surrounded them and prepared yourself for the fight.
Oh, time to choose violence.
Cracks knuckles.
Yeah, Apex has been kind of like, if I recall correctly, I got like a massive roll on my stealth.
Yeah, I think
14.
yeah.
So
You are
Oh,
good.
yeah,
You are absolutely getting the drop on them.
yeah, I am like I'm trying to find one of the family members that might just be kind of like kind of off to the back, off on his own, and I'm just trying to like stalk around to see if I can rip one away from the troop without the rest of them noticing.
Alrighty. Oh, am I still dropping, folks?
Nah, I can hear you.
no,
No.
I can hear you just fine.
People in the
You
chat
you
are
sound
saying,
crackly to me, but
Yeah, me too. But I asked someone who was listening, and then they said it was just me, so I assumed it was
better
just
now?
me.
It must have been during the intro.
The voice
then.
mod you were cutting in and out.
Darn.
The voice mods
Yeah.
have too much power.
It's so fun.
I
Anyway,
should have all that power.
as this
Yeah,
gunfight
that is currently my plan.
picks up around you, who makes the first move?
Hmm.
Like I said, if I can get like, is there one that's just kind of off on its own, like kind of further to the back that nobody's looking at?
They're all sort of in like a formation, but you can get to the one that's closest to you. You're relatively certain that you could run up and.
All right, my goal is essentially to run up, kind of wrap my arm around his neck, and then peel out, pulling him back into the shadows before anybody else notices.
Okay.
Or if they do notice, just be like, "What the fuck was that?"
You rolled very well on your stealth, so I'll say go ahead and with this make a body roll.
Roll.
Body roll.
Roll plus body. Oh my lord!
Oh no.
That's with a +3. That's a 6. I come out and I eat shit.
Oh, no.
That's a
no.
6. So you are relatively certain that you're well hidden and that you can get this guy. Unfortunately, at the last second, there was like a stray bit of pipe that was stuck into one of these buildings, and you were so focused on grabbing this guy that you failed to notice it, and you managed to sort of trip over it slightly, and you stumble out, and now they all look over towards you, and they're like, what the? Wait, that's one of them! You don't take any damage.
Eyes narrow.
You don't take any damage because you've succeeded your stealth roll, but they are now aware of you, and you are very close to all of them.
Plan B, I guess. Apex thinks in his head, but I cannot act until everybody else does.
That is right. All right, so you all see Apex sort of stumble out of this alleyway looking like he was about to grab this one guy, but unfortunately that didn't quite go to plan. What are the rest of you doing?
Oops.
Quietly from the alleyway, we'll shoot rifle one of them.
Okay.
One of the family members.
Okay. You're going to shoot your rifle at one of the family members.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. And I believe we all say what we're going to do and then roll simultaneously, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Which
All right.
one looks like the leader?
There's a guy that's sort of out in front that appears to be sort of taking charge. There's about 5 of them.
I'm taking him with my
Okay.
with my shotgun.
With the shotgun?
I will also be aiming at leader person.
How far away are you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm in the cars.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and I've got a little thing where I can check to see where you guys are, relatively speaking.
Pump shotgun. That's right, I have a pump shotgun now. Woohoo!
Ah, yes.
A pump shotgun. Yeah, that'll work. So you're going for the leader guy with a shotgun? And
Yes.
Alvin, what are you doing?
Let's see. I was dipping out with Apex around and behind. He was going to grab one guy. I was going to cause discourse by getting into the side of like where the gunfight is, basically getting to the closest one, and I'm going to just wail into him, just huge, just haymaker right to the back of his head.
All right, so you're trying to loop around and sort of sandwich with Apex, I'm assuming.
Luckily, I
Yeah.
have them very distracted.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Okay. So, all right. Cynthia,
Yes.
you're taking aim and firing at one of these guys. Go ahead and make a body roll for me.
Wait. Oh my god. Also
Oh.
6.
Unfortunate.
This is not going well.
No.
You can see now that one of the members of the family, one of these soldiers, has a battle rifle, and as the shot wings past his head, he goes, "Jeez, yeah, they're all here, I think." And he opens fire on you, and you take
Oh no.
and you take 2 damage.
Shit. Staggers back slightly, but not looking too phased by it at all. Eyes glow brighter.
All right.
Orange.
Unfortunate, but you're not out of the woods. Or you're not.
Of course not.
Yep. Not quite yet. You don't take any more damage because their attention is split between this other group. And speaking of which, Louise, as you come up from the cars, this other group that appears to have also 5 members, but 2 of them appear to have suffered pretty bad wounds, and they are on the ground and bleeding. A woman with sort of shaggy brownish hair turns and looks at you. Huh, you're not with them.
So Louise grins and she's like, "Keep your head down, sugar." I'm gonna I want to use a car that's got its windows busted out and sort of be on the opposite side and aim my gun through those broken windows.
All right.
All right, come on, baby. 12.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
As you fire into the man who's sort of taking charge, you hear him sort of fly back as this slug hits him in the chest, and he goes down.
Louise gives a pump of her shotgun. Oh, so go ahead.
And he leans up on his elbow, and he sort of looks like he's trying to pick himself back up.
Louise will pump her shotgun, and she's gonna aim for the one that shot at Cynthia with ricochet.
All right,
Yay.
you're using ricochet.
Wait, another 12.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yay!
Yes, Sarah. Yes.
This time, we'll just do this for flavor. You don't actually use another shot. But as you reload, and you see the one that was distracted shooting Cynthia, you take careful aim, and you manage to plug him, and a spray of blood comes out, and he hits the floor dead.
Risking it for
my
the biscuit.
God.
Another ricochet.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunate. However, it sort of collides with the, no, as he goes down, he does that thing where he's like holding the trigger with a death grip, and Apex, you get caught in his spray, and you take 2 damage.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that, dude.
I believe that just
I
leaves.
look down at my tattered armor.
Not again.
I just had it repaired.
Louise kind of slides back down behind the car again and just like, shit. Looks over at the woman. Not too bad so far, right?
Yeah. All right. That will mean.
Ooh, actually, sorry. Can I do one more thing? If it's okay.
As long as it doesn't involve a roll.
This woman, how does she look?
What do you mean? In terms of
How do
health? or...
physically? Yeah, physically.
Yeah,
How does she
okay.
look? She
looks
pretty bad.
She doesn't look injured. She looks
fit.
she looks fighting fit. And the tall man next to her also looks like he's raring to go.
Do either of them have a weapon?
They do. They she has a pistol and he has a baseball bat.
Baseball bat's not gonna help that guy. I'm gonna toss that guy my caravan shotgun and say, make some use of that, honey.
He grabs it out of the air and looks down at it. And he just puts it on a sling on his hip, and he says, "Good."
Ooh, I like this guy. And I'm good. I'm done now.
Alvin.
All right, here comes the boom. 10.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woo!
Oh, it's not showing up for me yet, but I
Oh.
believe you. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for that to show up.
We're just gonna go ahead and just do a full rush and a
It's-
huge punch to the back.
It's
of the head.
showing it on my Chrome browser, but not on my Microsoft Edge browser.
That's weird, isn't it?
That is weird. I will have to go ahead and try and fix that a little bit later. Ah, there it goes.
Strange.
Oh, hey, look at that!
Alrighty. 10. Yeah. As you run up along the side of them, all of them are distracted by the 3 that have now made themselves known. And as this one's head is turned, he snaps his head towards you, sensing footsteps approaching him, and you just with your power fist just cave his face completely in, and he hits the floor dead.
Oof! I'm
I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna yell at the other dudes who are trying to shoot at those nice people. Hey, assholes! Just hiss the fist out.
They do all they turn their attention towards you, Alvin. And then oh, unfortunate. Actually, no, that would hit it. Actually, you see briefly as you get their attention, the woman next to you, Louise, raises her pistol, and she's got sort of this fire in her eyes, and she squeezes out a shot, and it catches one of the guys who is looking at you right in the chest, and he sort of stumbles back and falls back dead as well. However, the others manage to pick up the slack, and Louise, as you see, a hail of gunfire sort of peppers this woman, and she crouches down and covers her head, but she does take a shot to the arm.
Oh no!
How you doing, honey?
I'm hit, but I'm fine. And the tall man next to her goes, and he taking advantage of you distracting them, Alvin, runs up with his baseball bat and the leader that you had shot, Louise, he's still on the ground, and as he's picking himself back up, you all hear like a bone-shattering crack as the wood of this baseball bat completely caves this guy's skull in, and a spatter of blood and gore flies up.
Jesus!
We all chose violence today. Woohoo!
There is one man left, I believe. Let's see how he's
Apex
feeling.
is going to... Apex would do his damnedest to take that one alive.
Okay. You see immediately that he's now he was not expecting any of this, and his brave face drops, and he begins running. But Apex,
Apex is going to chase him down, tackle him, and basically just, let's go with that part first, and I'll work on the flavor after I don't fuck it up.
gotcha. Okay. The rest of you.
All right.
How many are
How
left?
many are? Yeah, how many are still standing?
Just one.
Just the one.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and bum rush that one too. Just
Okay.
duck low and go right for an uppercut.
Going for the same thing.
If
Uppercut will kill him.
if either of them can't catch him, then I will use my. I assume he's running, so my range is a little further for my shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
is this
it
last
would-
guy alive?
I'll use my SMG then.
Oh, don't kill him!
I
never
will-
mind.
We want info.
If I can reasonably infer that they're trying to take him alive, I will aim for his shoulder.
It will be
There
a
is
different
specific
roll.
perk- there's a specific
Fair
perk
enough.
you need in order to use a lethal weapon non-lethally.
Yeah, if you were trying to do
Uh,
anything aside from kill him, it's going to be a wits roll instead of a body.
Oh, that's fine. My wits is better than that.
There's
I-
actually a specific perk called Dead or Alive that is for using lethal weapons to do non-lethal damage.
I have a question here, actually.
Okay.
Instead of like doing, instead of giving him the old uppercut here, if the last guy standing is the one Apex is trying to gun down and just tackle, is there any way I can help him with that? Like, I can try to go ahead and run up to this dude and just shoulder check him into the wall to give Apex a hand.
That could work.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. And Cynthia?
Oh, she'll see that Apex and Alvin probably exchange some kind of a look and start taking off, and she's like, yeah, they got it, and just starts walking up to the woman to look at her arm.
Yeah, can I infer that too, honestly? I think if I can change it, I think I'll turn my attention to the hurt person and sort of go and grab her good arm and hoist her onto my shoulders. We'll pick her, you know what I mean, her arms around my shoulder, pick her up sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Come on, honey. I got someone who can help you.
And you can see she's like
Easy, easy.
clutching her arm. She's looking over her shoulder. to see the large man that is still just cracking this dude over the head with his baseball bat.
Holy shit, he's still going?
What a
Yeah.
bear!
Oh,
Even Louise takes a look at that too, and she's just like, okay, let's just get you some help, huh?
Okay, so we'll do this in order. Apex, you're trying to take this guy non-lethally.
Yep, just trying to tackle him to the ground.
That'll be a wits roll, I believe.
Wits?
Uh,
It should still be body. I'm using my.
Should it?
I'm using an unarmed strike, basically.
I'll take your word
What
for it.
the
You made this.
fuck was that?
oh,
My
my.
mouse just went rapid fire there.
It vomited.
The
2 successes and a sort of failure. How about that?
roll
That's
roll
a-
20. Roll 20 seems to be having a bit of a fit
No,
here.
honestly, it is my mouse. My mouse has been like really weird lately. Like I'll click
Huh.
and then it'll think I clicked like 15 times.
oh.
Okay, so the
I
first
need to get
roll,
one. So the first one was a 7.
a 7.
So
Okay,
I'll
that
take,
is
I'll take some
success.
damage, but
He is running away. He's not focusing on you right now. And you're fast. You catch up to him very easily, but as you do, you hear him yelling into his shoulder, "We need backup! We need backup at Berkeley!" Ah! And you tackle him to the ground. You put your claw over his head, and he's like,
I leaned down to where he was yelling into. Send them, and they will die. I'm going to attempt to intimidate into that microphone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I guess you can roll body for this because you have that perk.
Yeah. That's a 9.
9?
Oh.
Some of them might take me seriously.
There's a bit of a sputtering on the other end. You don't quite hear exactly what it says, because it appears this man has an earpiece in, but
And I'm just staring him in the eyes.
he looks a bit nervous, to say the least. As you've subdued this man, and there are no more gunshots going off.
I then grab the microphone with my fingers and just kind of pluck it from his vest or his jacket.
Yeah, it appeared to sort of been built into his lapel, but it's easy enough to just pull it out of the fabric.
This is ours now.
Those runaways.
I am the apex. And you. And I kind of like caress my claw next to his face. Our prey.
He sort of clams up and he like squints his eyes closed. He's ready for you to kill him, basically.
When Alvin catches up, I will like lift this guy up and just like push him towards Alvin.
Hey there! Welcome! I just twist his arm back behind his back to just wrench him and then just move him toward the crowd.
I show Alvin the microphone I plucked off him. I have his thing.
Nice job! Oh, whew. All right.
There may be more coming.
Oh, that's not good. Well, come
More
on,
to
let's go
hunt.
ahead and tell the others.
Louise sees this and sort of grins and says to her friend, "Oh, I think the menfolk have this covered. Cynthia, do you mind?
Yes, darling, I'm coming. And
Is there a place I can set this woman where she can kind of sit?"
Yeah, there's
Farhead.
let me just look at where you are right now in the real world. Yeah, you're sort of on the road at the moment, but you can go ahead and sit in the dirt and
Okay, let's just put you right here, okay? Slowly.
Right. Thank you all. You saved our lives.
You just hang here.
My
No
my
problem.
friends, they're hurt. And she points with her good hand at the two that are bleeding on the ground right now.
How you feeling right now? You think you can sit for a spell if they are doing worse?
You'll be all right. Just them. I try and
All
save
right,
them
Cynthia.
first.
Yeah,
Cynthia
Cynthia may need to
immediately-
prioritize those two.
She'll already be set to work when she sees there are people bleeding on the ground.
All right.
Louise will look into her pack. Let's see what I got. Trying to see if I have something I can sort of temporarily wrap her arm up with or keep. You know what? Louise will know enough. She's just going to press a hand on that wound and try to hold off the bleeding.
Fair
Sorry,
enough.
this might hurt. Yeah, I know it's not fun, but means to an end until Cynthia can get to you.
Thank you.
What you got, Apex, Alvin?
Got ourselves
One
got ourselves a lucky customer. Ooh, stray dog. I like that, actually. Yeah, got ourselves a stray dog. That's one. And I'll just shove him down to the ground. Just.
Connor,
Yes.
what are those two people? You said it was two people?
There were two people on the ground. One appears to be clutching his stomach, and he's curled inward in sort of like a fetal position. The other one is lying almost motionless on the ground.
I'm gonna check the one that's almost motionless first.
Okay.
And see what's going on with that.
That would be a smarts roll, I think. Yes,
Okay.
let's go with that for now.
11.
11. As you are looking him over, you put your finger on his neck. There is a pulse, but it's faint and it's fading fast.
Immediately pulls out a stim pack and jabs him.
As you turn him over and you see now there is a massive hole in his chest, and as you not a massive, it's just there is a hole that it is in his chest.
Okay, I was like, if I
back.
saw that, I would absolutely stop using the stim pack then.
No,
You'd be surprised when a stim pack can heal and fall out.
You really can. You jab him with the stim pack and he goes and he reaches up and he grabs your arm. Ew. And he looks at his chest. Save my life. Save my life. Thank you.
Well, good morning to you too. Starts.
Oh my God.
And we'll also try and do immediately turn to the other person because he's probably stabilized from the stim pack, and try and do field medic on the other person.
Okay. What does that involve?
That would be a plus smarts roll.
All right, roll it.
Oh shit. That's real bad.
As you were, that is a 6, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
Those
They
of you
take an
that are
additional
just listening.
damage
Because
of that.
As you finish putting the stim pack, or as you finish administering the stim pack, you turn over to the other male that was on the ground, a dark-haired male, and he has stopped moving. And by the time you get to him, he's already dead. He appears to have bled out from a gut wound.
She'll turn to the guy with the chest wound. I'm sorry. Oh, it wasn't fast enough.
No, you did everything you could. I'll collect his things.
Well, let me get you patched up a little bit. Goodness. She'll start kind of tending to the chest wound and clean it up and suture it.
I appreciate it, but we should probably get moving. Where's
Oh,
A? Where's A? Oh? Oh! And the large man stops beating this
I was gonna
lifeless
ask if you
corpse.
just been beating this guy this whole time.
He turns over and his entire front is just caked in gore, and he goes, "What?" Jose! And he sort of snaps to realization, and he drops the bat, and he runs back down the hill to go up to you guys, and he goes to you, Louise. They hurt you. I'm fine. They're treating us.
Cynthia will be over here in a second once she finishes with your friend. Here, come here a second, dude. She grabs this man's hands and puts it where hers was. Hold that there, would you?
And he does
Ugh.
so, and his hands are massive, by the way. He's not quite a super mutant level big, but he is a big man.
Stands up and shakes the blood off her hand. You can keep that, by the way. She points to the rifle, points to the shotgun, and she'll go over to Alvin and the new friend we have. So, who's our new customer?
He's a cripple that has lost his way.
That's a good question. Hey! Just slap him in the head for a second. What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Now I'm going to tell you one thing only. All right? I believe my friend here, and I'm going to tilt his head up. He's got hair, right?
Yeah, he's got
Gonna
like
grab his-
short black hair.
I'm going to grab his hair and just tilt his head up slowly to Louise. I believe she has some questions for you. Now, what I would like you to do is a little trust exercise. You go ahead and answer her questions truthfully. And if you don't, or if I think you're shitting me, and I slowly turn him over to Apex.
I'm just staring at him.
Do we understand the terms of the agreement here, Mr. Jeremy?
He looks back and forth towards all of you, and he nods his approval quickly. Yeah, all right.
There we go. Fantastic. All right.
For streamlining sake, let's just assume takes one to know one is going to be active the entire time.
Alrighty.
Takes one to know one activated. Little click. Hear a tiny click go on.
Thank you very much.
Phil from
Louise.
the backpack. Take one has been activated.
Well, thank you kindly, Phil. So
just
Louise will stoop down to this guy's level and grin. So, just what were you all planning to do with these nice folks here?
Strays. We needed to recoup our losses from when you all escaped.
Sore losers, huh? All right.
Apex's fist clenches.
Next question. You all seem to be pretty well informed about us in general. What have you been told to do if you've encountered us, huh?
Supposed to bring you back to the boss. He wants a word with you personally.
And what does the word with us personally mean?
Probably nothing good.
I would figure. Louise thinks for a second. There was a question. I was trying to think here. Dang it. It had something to do with the whole... Dang it. Anyone else got a question? I'm blanking on the one I wanted.
I poke at the little listening device he has in his ear. Can you still hear them?
Oh, yeah. Does that thing go two ways?
Like, I'm just gently caressing that thing on the side of his head. kind of scratching
Yeah.
it a little bit so he can like hear it ruffling on the inside of his ear.
Alvin is trying really hard not to chuckle when he's doing this.
It goes two ways.
Is it active now? Do they hear us talking?
You gotta press a button.
Okay.
I kind of hold out the microphone again.
I'm gonna lean over Jeremy's shoulder to take a peek at it. Can I just tell at a glance what button is hit to talk?
There appears to be sort of a like a place to push a button on the side of it. It appears to be subtle, but it's there.
Oh, I see it. You see that little raised spot on the side there, Apex? That's a button. I think you hold that down, you can talk to him.
What did they say the last time I spoke to them?
Cynthia grins and nods. What he said.
Louise.
Or Louise, sorry.
Sounds like that's the million cap question there, huh?
The group is on the way.
How long is it going to take them to get here, you think?
Apex smiles. Apex presses down the button. I know you're coming. I can smell you on the wind. And right now, you have options. You may find me. And there is a possibility that you could take me down. But how many lives are you willing to lose in that effort? And who will be first? Choose now. Flee. And survive. Or die. Click.
The man
Louise is just like-
goes still for a moment, and he sort of looks up and around at all of you.
Louise nods to Apex. That was real nice right there. So, sir, Alvin, could you hold him up a little bit, please?
Yep. Going up, buddy. Just slowly crank up to... There you go. I still got a good lock on him.
All right. Leave him an arm free, would you, Alvin?
Leave an arm free? Which one do you want? You want lefty or right?
Oh, I don't care which one. Whatever one he can use.
What's your favorite arm, Jeremy?
What?
Louise laughs like, I love you, Alvin.
Here, you can have the right one. I'll just loosen my grip a little bit and just keep a lock on his right arm.
Louise will show the map on her Pip-Boy to this guy. Now, if your friends, who Apex just spoke to, aren't smart enough to take Apex's advice, please, on my little map here, show me the most probable route they will take to get here.
I don't know. We've got groups of people that could come from anywhere. I don't know.
Then you best start thinking about where they might be camping.
There's a good one. You know where where are those guys' positions then? Show me.
You have 10 fingers in 10 minutes. I'll let you decide how that works out.
Slow hiss of the power fist.
Louise kind of leans over to Apex and is like, we might be a little ranged on time. How about we do 5 fingers, 5 minutes?
10 fingers, 5 minutes.
I like that.
Oh, that's nice. After that, I'll move with the toes.
Bit of a time frame here, honey.
Wait. He wants to talk to you.
I motion for the earpiece.
He leans his neck up and cranes his head towards you so you can take the earpiece out. His hands are quite literally tied here.
I take the earpiece and I kind of shuffle it around to listen. Beak.
You hear the earpiece crackle to life. And on the opposite end, you hear the voice of what sounds to be an older man.
You said your name was the Apex.
So you do listen.
Well, you've cost me quite a bit, you and your group of runaways, you know. Yeah, I know you are. Seems I made
Apex
the
is just
right
listening.
choice to track you down in the first place. You and your friends could have been quite valuable commodities, but now you are liabilities.
And how do you intend to address this?
Well, I have my usual methods, but this need not resort to bloodshed, at least not yet. See, I'm looking
Go
to
on.
recoup my losses. And, if you are willing to oblige, perhaps I need not send my people to Riverside. Perhaps I need not send my people to St. Luke's. Perhaps
Apex's
I need
eyes
not...
dart over to Alvin.
Alvin just kind of cocks his head like, what?
Perhaps I need not kill this scientist.
Scientist.
Yes. See, that was an interesting thing. The lady robot.
Apex's eyes dart over to Cynthia.
She had someone asking after her, and it is true that we had seen her, and, well, now we're quite interested in her now, aren't we? Think of it a bit as collateral.
So what is it that you propose?
Meet me at the arena. Do not come armed. If you do, I kill the scientist, and then I kill all of you. And then I march on Riverside, and get myself a lovely new base of operations, after you blew so many holes in this one. The mechanics will be quite valuable, and they will work for me. A bomb collar is quite the motivator, don't you agree?
I've seen how they motivate. But I wouldn't know from first-hand experience, would I?
You have 1 week.
You will have. And you will have your answer by then.
He says hello to Cynthia, by the way. Until then.
And you hear the life of the machine fizzle out. It's still
I
active.
take my
but-
finger off of the button. I look to Alvin.
What's
We
going
have to
on?
talk. We have to talk about this. And then I look. I look at the prisoner that we have. I don't think he's going to be of much use anymore.
Hmm.
All right.
So what to do with him then?
I've told you everything I know. I've cooperated. Just let me go. All right.
It's true. He did the right thing on it.
True.
But
Yeah, there's that. The butt's the problem.
I whisper to Louise. He's more valuable alive right now.
We're not gonna hold on to him though, are we?
We'll need to discuss something first. But for right now, we should.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alvin? Actually, you're holding on to the guy, never mind.
mm,
In my opinion, Apex, I am inclined to let big fella over there, she tilts a head towards O and his companion, decide what to do with him, as they have hurt their companions.
We don't really know their motivations either yet. But you're a better judge of character than I am.
I try to be.
And Apex kind of walks away, holding on to the pieces of equipment he took off of this gentleman.
Alvin, let's see about, restraining our new friend for now, until we decide ultimately what we're gonna do with him.
well, until I fuss rope or whatnot, I got a lock that could go ahead and make a Yagua blush. All right. On your feet, bud.
I do love the way you talk.
He winces as he hobbles on one ankle. It appears to have he appears to have injured it on during his fall, but he obliges and he stands as best he can.
All right. Come on along now. Personally, with all it is, if I did cut you loose, you'd probably run back to the family. That'd cause a nice load of bullshit for us. So, to quote a man I knew, actually, woman that I knew, it is what it is. Condolences for what it's worth, Jeremy. Just nudge him forward as we walk over toward these people.
Cynthia has been tending to A, I believe it was.
Yes. So you can go ahead and
What
make.
Okay, smarts.
Yes.
That would be. Please don't fail me this time. 11. So
Excellent.
that's good. She will get 2 HP.
Alrighty. Your medical instincts kick in, and you manage to clean and dress the wound. The bullet it appeared to have been lodged in her flesh, and you managed to pull that out without much incident. Although she did protest quite loudly when you did it.
Oh yeah, she's just all clinical right now since the guy who died made her really. She was very upset about that.
Oh, that's better. Thank you. Oh,
Sorry about
she's-
that, Alan.
they're good people. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your friend.
Poor Bill.
Bill was his name?
Yeah.
And I heard them calling you A?
Yeah, little A. This one here, the big lug, that's Big O.
Big O. What a name.
Yeah, we're sort of staple names, part of the town.
Part of which town?
Oh, Riverside. We're from Riverside.
Oh. Well, we're traveling with someone from there. Do y'all know Alvin?
Alvin's with you? Oh my God,
Yeah.
Alvin! And Alvin, it's at this point you hear your name being called by someone who isn't a member of your party.
Huh?
Alvin? Alvin, it's A!
Hey!
And you remember this voice. Little A, a proprietor of a shop in a eatery in Riverside called A&O's Big and Little Eatery. Alvin! Oh,
Hey!
thank God!
Hey! Oh! Oh, my lord! Oh, what are y'all doing over here?
The big man looks happy, and during the chaos of the battle, you didn't really recognize each other, but now that it's all over, A sort of gets to her feet. Oh my God. Well, I guess this trip wasn't for nothing after all.
This trip, what? Oh.
We were out scavenging to try and see if we could find, things to eat, things for the soda fountain, and
Yeah.
we were looking for you, and we never deigned to hope, but here you are.
Oh my God. This is amazing. I'd hug you and I shake Jeremy a little bit roughly, but my hands are full, I got.
What are you planning with him?
I'll poke at Apex and be like, "Hey, Apex, you want to take over for Alvin so I can give his friends a hug?"
Apex nods, and he walks over and just grabs the prisoner by the scruff of the neck. Don't move. I'm not happy right now.
Louise will also lever her shotgun at him and just tilt her head to Alvin. "You go on and get reacquainted. We'll handle it."
I will pull A into a big hug. Oh my God, I didn't think I'd ever see any of y'all again.
She just rests her head on your chest. Oh, Boss Man's
Damn.
gonna be so thrilled to have you back. They were all worried sick about you.
Oh, thank God. I tried to send word. I really did. After running out of the arena and everything, it's been a big whirlwind, but I'm so happy. Oh my Lord.
We heard on the radio.
Good. I'm glad. There's so much I gotta talk to Boss Man about.
Oh, I'm sure he has a lot to talk to you about as well. Well,
how's everyone else? How's Boss Man, Point Man, Kathy?
They're fine. They were fine. They were out looking for you a little bit, but after a while, they figured they'd just stay there and you'd eventually find your way back. Boss Man put a lot of faith in you, and well, I guess it was well-founded.
Oh man, I'm so glad he did. I'm so glad he did. Oh my God, hey.
O sidles up to you, and he puts his hands on your shoulders, and he smiles at you. He's got a few missing teeth, but he gives you a big grin.
Good seeing you too, big guy.
Welcome back.
Oh, good to be back. I'll tell you all. Oh, shame though. That running with the family and who else is all around here? What kind of trouble, Big O?
That trouble. And he points to the dead bodies of all the family members.
They just sniffing around, or they doing something big, or if I did something to really shake y'all up, I'm really sorry if I did.
More frequent.
Apex winces.
Sneaking around. Scare them away. Not this time, though.
Looks like everyone's having a problem with the family nowadays.
Hmm.
All right, let's try to get back on her. Let's try to go ahead and get back on our horse. And once we're feeling comfortable.
Right. We'll need to bury poor Bill. Oh, you think you can? He nods. And by the way, he's sort of picture Brock Lesnar if he was like wider and taller.
Oh my god.
I can barely picture Brock Lesnar
Oh,
in
as
reality.
So he's Mr. X.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Instead of Brock
a little bit
Lesnar,
shorter.
he's Brock
A little bit shorter than that, but yes.
Instead of Brock Lesnar, he's Brock Morsner.
And the whole time, oh my god, I can't believe you just did that to us.
Damn it, Rabbit! Christ.
Wow.
He's
Apex-
got like a blonde crew cut as well, yeah.
Apex asks aloud, "Do you have a shovel?"
No.
I look at our prisoner. "Did you bring a shovel?"
No.
Cynthia
Yeah.
now takes note of the prisoner. Oh yeah, forgot about him.
That's
Well,
Mr. Jeremy, Cynthia.
How do you do?
I think Mr. Jeremy is gonna be digging a grave with his hands then. Something to keep him busy for a while.
Sounds about right.
When A said Bill, do I know who that is? Do I know any of the other people other than A and O?
You've heard the name around town before, but you were never actually close with either Bill or the man who survived.
All right. And while he does that, you can go ahead and try to get your stamina back, eh? This has been a scary thing going on.
Oh, you don't want to hang around for too long.
Then you best dig quick.
Fair enough.
While he's furiously digging, Cynthia will pull out the dozen eggs that she bought and start offering them to the new people. Y'all hungry?
An egg in this trying time.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanna go to O and it's like, actually, mind if I borrow that shotgun again?
Yours anyway. Wasn't gonna keep it. And he hands it back to you.
Where's the guy that Cynthia helped that lived? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's sort of just like appears to be in a mild state of shock. He's crouched on the ground and he's like rubbing his face.
Is he able to? Is he okay though? I mean, is he cognizant? Is he relatively stable?
He looks like he's been stabilized and he appears to be good for conversation if that's what you're going for.
Well, I wanted to see if I could just give him the shotgun and have him watch the guy digging the grave so we can have a talk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna
grabs the
keep that-
shotgun and he squares his shoulders.
You gonna be all right there?
I'll be fine.
All right. Watch this guy, would you?
He's got sort of a sad, angry glare as he marches over and he just keeps the shotgun pointed square at the dude, and he starts scraping at the ground a little bit faster. His fingers are starting to bleed a little bit.
Keep in mind, there are still at least 3 other people who can plug you full of holes if you try to run.
And I will never lose your scent.
Huh?
I point at him as I back away.
Oh my
Just
god.
2 fingers to your eyes, 2 fingers to him. It's the Korra thing, the finger.
Yup.
Oh, God. Say, let's go join the party and have a conversation.
Apex gestures for the party to gather round as he kind of like slumps down.
I'll join him.
What's up?
look to Apex looks to Cynthia. That scientist you mentioned. The
Her
family.
face goes slack.
The family has them. They were asking about you, and they asked the wrong people. And then he looks to Alvin. And due to your jumpsuit, they knew where you came from. They have eyes on Riverside.
Shit.
I don't know if they have any designs on Louise or I, but they made no mention of it.
That checks out with what I was saying the attacks were picking up. Family was sniffing around more and more.
They said something about recouping their losses. They want us to go back to the arena to have a chat. Unarmed. Or they will sweep Riverside and kill the scientist. He said we have a week to decide. But this isn't my decision to make, as my stakes are separate.
Oh, shit.
But I am no less involved and feel responsible.
How long we got?
1 week.
Alvin, how are the fortifications in Riverside? Is a week long enough for them to bunker down, or maybe long enough for them to evacuate?
Hey, Connor, how are the defenses in Riverside? Being a bunch of engineers and whatnot, mostly.
The town itself is on the river. It's not entirely composed of engineers. There are a lot more people living there.
Okay.
Yeah, it is quite a well-fortified settlement, though. It's sort of closed in, a bunch of old, sturdy buildings. And it's on the river, making it hard to approach from a couple of sides.
How are the people, like, how defensible is it other than the walls, like guard-wise and stuff like that? Would I know that, or?
You are from the town, basically, and it's defensible. You could there are a couple of points that you could set up that would be you could stand up to an attack.
Well, I was gonna thanks for that. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, that you would probably know more than slap.
On their own, however, they probably wouldn't be able to stand up to a direct attack from the family. You know that much. They're
pretty defensible.
Yeah.
It's pretty defensible. I mean, it looked pretty sturdy probably before Alvin waves a hand to the wasteland. Probably all this, and it's on a river, so you got the water for y'all, and we can drive off. We can drive off some rough nasties, but direct.
Family's another matter.
They got stuff that I ain't even heard of.
Kind of in the same vein as the archers.
And no doubt they'd use slaves in their first wave.
Oh my god, they do that?
Wouldn't put it past them.
That's disgusting.
As they said, a bomb collar is a good motivator.
They're worse than what I ran with.
Fuck, that's disgusting. You have free cannon fodder.
1 week.
Cynthia's eyes turn full red, and she just turns around and starts walking towards Jeremy.
Cynthia?
Oh, shit.
She sits down cross-legged in front of him, and like pulls her dress up so all of the 20 throwing knives are showing on her legs while he's digging the grave.
He looks suitably terrified.
So they have Dave.
Who?
They have Dave.
I don't.
We
might have a
the man
Dave.
who made me. And they gave us a week. They're going to use people to fight us that don't want to. Do you know how disgusting that is?
He just sort of clenches his teeth and looks down.
Of course he
You're
knows.
part of them, you know.
He works for them.
You help them catch people. To fight people like us. She pulls out a throwing knife and starts scratching it in the dirt. You know, I was never human. I was made by humans. I kind of find them disgusting. You want to know the worst part about humans? They're even more disgusting on the inside. I bet you're extra nasty if I cut you open.
He visibly swallows.
I bet you know some things. Some small, insignificant things about the family. They made a mistake by taking Dave. If you don't tell me everything, every insignificant detail, I will pull every fiber of your being apart, and I will make sure that you live through most of it. Do you understand?
His breathing gets heavier and heavier as he stares at you, then looks down at your various sharp implements.
Without moving the rest of her body, quickly picks it up and stabs it into the ground right in front of his hands. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
How long do we have before the reinforcements arrive?
I don't know. I don't know where they're coming from.
Louise looks a little like, but she does step up and say, well, Big Boss Man mentioned that we had a week, which leads
Yeah,
me
I
to
was
believe he
gonna
might
ask,
not
could-
be. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to ask, could we infer from the conversation I had that they called off the reinforcements?
Uh,
All right, so he
What
didn't
kind of
explicitly
roll
say
would
one
that
way or
be?
the other.
If there's a way to
What-
say it, Connor,
is
is
that-
that like,
is-
you don't
is that a
sense
wits roll?
anything.
he never explicitly said he was calling off anything.
He never
so-
explicitly said it. So, but if you want it to be a wits roll, I can try.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, that is a 12, or a 6, or a. I'm honestly not sure.
Well,
That went all over the place again.
oh God.
Wow.
I fucking. Okay, hold on. Let me just try clicking once. Okay, that time it did it once.
I don't. Oh.
Whatever. Maybe.
Well, he never explicitly said that he was calling off any reinforcements. And he felt like he was very in control. What you gleaned off of your short conversation with him.
So they might still be coming then.
It's a possibility that they're still coming.
And if they are, Apex is just going to hope that his other threat rings through and that some of them just get cold feet. Yeah, that's where we're at currently.
Okay.
I really like his roles because I imagine Apex thinking he's like, they're not
Maybe,
close.
but no, but
Maybe.
yes, but
Maybe. Yes, they are. No, maybe.
The
what
new
is
friend,
it to be Apex?
the new friend Jeremy is continuing to sort of dig half-heartedly for this grave with his hands.
Out of curiosity, sizing up Jeremy, about how tall is he and what's his frame?
He's about 5'11".
Okay.
Got a pretty athletic build, but he doesn't look like he's a very average looking person. Short black hair, sort of walnut colored skin.
I have a plan if Cynthia doesn't kill him. But I'm leaving that entirely up to Cynthia right now.
Louise is gonna nod her head towards Cynthia and say to Jeremy, "Look, I don't really abide senseless killing for the most part, but I am also not gonna stop her if she decides to."
Cynthia slowly grabs his jaw and turns his face inches from hers, takes one of the knives, and as his mouth is open, just slides it in through his cheek.
Ow.
Is this a slow process or a
Stabbing.
fast process?
This is a slow process, but it's a very single cut through his cheek.
Ooh!
Plan's gonna be a little harder now.
He's got a working tongue.
Honestly, it's better if he doesn't, but
Oh my God!
the cheek on the other hand.
We can get to that later after he
Yeah.
tells us stuff.
Make
So
a
she had
body
like
roll.
grab his jaw, make a body roll. Let's see. 10.
Okay. He is too scared, and just lets this happen. And he screams in pain as you slide the knife in through his cheek, and you see it break off a piece of one of his teeth as you push it in, and go out the other side.
The teeth part makes it most uncomfortable.
She pulls it out, cleans it off on her dress, slides it back in its slot. That is nothing compared to what I can do. Remember that, Jeremy. She lets go of his jaw, stands up, and turns very slowly towards the rest of the group.
We should go. I'm afraid we won't have time to bury this body. I am sorry for your loss. She turns to A and O.
He's probably right.
All right, let's get it on going then.
Great
Oh,
Bill.
Cynthia.
Louise will pat Alvin and be like, "It's okay." She's gonna go to Cynthia very carefully, but sort of getting close to her, look at her face.
Still red.
Cynthia? You're trying to appeal to someone you can't speak to right now. I was thinking I had a feeling. But for the sake of the fact that we kind of need to, would you mind letting other Cynthia come back, please? I'm involved in the decision you need to make. Dave is my creator. We understand that. I think Cynthia would heavily agree.
And
We
what is
can't
your
go off.
call? Apex looks towards the red-eyed Cynthia. What would
That
you
is what
do?
we will make on the road. We need to leave now before more reinforcements appear. That's my point. We
I
can't.
look down to Jeremy and I grab him by the scruff of the neck again. Come along.
He's just whimpering and spitting up blood now.
I'm
My
just
best
saying,
bet-
Cynthia, there's a few loose ends real quick we need to figure out. Namely, she points to Alvin's friends. I have a thought. It might help things. I turn to
Completely
Apex.
motionless, just like red eye staring at you.
I turn to Apex.
I'm just,
And
I'm
also
just
Alvin,
holding
but-
up Jeremy by the back of the like scruff of his shirt.
I know you don't particularly like the archers. But, and this includes Alvin too. Alvin, I don't know if Riverside is going to be particularly safe for your friends here. What do you think about sending them to the archers?
You also need somebody to tell Riverside what's happening.
We have a week. We can do that ourselves. If Cynthia will allow us to maybe make that detour first. They need to be warned. Meanwhile, if Alvin's friends are all right with going to the archers, they complete our case to Sam. Maybe Sam will push up the deadline for helping us.
No.
Especially if he learns that the family is trying to move up and take more territory.
The first thing that we gotta go ahead and assess. Damn it. We gotta make sure you all get back to Riverside. Then we all go ahead and talk to Boss Man and whatnot. We'll bring up the archer whatnot to him. We'll go ahead and see what he wants to do about that.
That sounds good to me too. Turns to Cynthia. Could we please do that first, Cynthia? Because I don't think running into the arena first is going to behoove anybody.
That sounds like the most probable chance for victory.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank
All
you,
right.
Cynthia.
We need to move at a quick pace. You all need rest as humans.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's get going. All right.
Yeah, so we're taking your friends with us.
I'm going back to Riverside. Y'all, you and all yours want to come with us?
Yes, yes. This trip was a bust
All right.
anyway.
All right, let's go ahead and keep on going then. And for Bill,
Are we taking new friend Jeremy with us?
The new friend.
Oh, Apex has a thought. Like he's a.
I will let Apex do as he pleases then.
Right now, he is my pet.
Oh my god. Of course he is.
I will hug him and keep him and name him George.
We continue on our way to Riverside from this pile of corpses.
You sure do.
Woohoo!
Oh, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make my new pet carry Bill.
Oh my god.
He needs to put on a little muscle.
That's not gonna go for very long.
We're taking Bill with us?
We need to find a place to bury him.
I don't
As
think that's
Cynthia
an
mentioned, we don't
option.
really have time to bury him now. We kind of need to go.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have time.
We'll bury
We don't
him
have
later.
no. We don't have time to bury it. Like drag a body either, because Jeremy is not going to be able to carry that man for multiple miles.
I'm punishing him.
Yeah, but you'd also be punishing A and O for having to drag their friend's dead body multiple miles in the hot sun.
Yeah, I had something I was going to do anyway. I was just
All
gonna
right,
leave
all
it.
right.
All right, change of plans.
Before we leave the scene, Alvin's just going to crouch at Bill. And do you remember that half bottle of vodka that he has? The shit one?
Yeah.
He's going to pop that, look down at Bill and go, it's not much, buddy, but stiff one for going wherever y'all go. I'll just pour a little bit out next to him.
While Alvin is doing his funeral rites, do any of these slavers have like bomb collars on them? Anything like that? Anything of interest on their persons?
As a matter of fact, yes. If you want to go ahead and search him real quick. That'd just be,
I will. Let's see
wits
how
roll, I
kind
think?
my. Let's see how kind.
Cynthia would
12. Hey,
Ooh.
probably
there we go.
also quickly search for any
Nice.
useful information.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Can I roll scavenger on these fuckers?
Sure. What are you looking for?
You said wits or smarts?
Wits.
Wits.
Oh, did I say what I was looking for? Did you hear?
What are you looking for?
anything that will help with like knowledge about the family, knowledge about the arena maps, like any type of clue that will help with how their order of operations work.
Okay, go ahead and. Oh wait, was that the 10?
And
Oh, that's
no,
another 10.
another 10.
Huzzah! So Apex, you were looking for bomb collars?
Bomb collar. Yeah, basically, I'm doing a general search. But if these guys had bomb collars on them, I would take those.
Yeah, every single one of them had a bomb collar on them.
Wonderful. Even Jeremy.
Even Jeremy.
Well, guess what he's wearing now.
He's asleep. Oh my
Jeremy,
god.
how could you?
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 bomb collars.
That is 5 bomb collars.
All right, Apex has 5 bomb collars. And no, I'm not gonna slap one on Jeremy yet.
Yet.
I'll roll scavenger.
11.
11.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, look at you!
I would like to look for some interesting family-related equipment that might be useful. Weapons, armor, or something.
Doodads.
Okay.
Gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
I probably should.
Do these bomb collars also come with like a detonator of some sort, or are they just the collar?
They're just the collars.
Hmm. Righty then.
I'll take caps too if they have them.
Yes. Let me go ahead and do what I probably should have done at before the stream started and pull up my shit. My shit.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong.
Mushroom
Yeah.
Kingdom. Bowser's Castle. Let's go. Mario.
Okay.
I still know the Japanese version from Whisper of the Heart. It never leaves my head.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
You find you find 3 shotgun shells.
Shotgun shells. Oh, I should add that to what I have, which gives me. See, I used 2. I think I used 2. So now I have 17.
9 10mm rounds.
Ooh.
Oh, that gives me around 30 of those.
And between them all, 28 caps.
Aw. I mean, that's not bad. It's just for 11. It was in Scavenger. I was hoping for better, but it's fine, fine. 28, you said?
Yeah, 28 caps.
Oh, man.
Also, just double checking. You said their attire was a suit and sunglasses, kind of like
52.
the Men in Black getup.
A little bit, yeah. It's all
right.
like it's all like dirty and fucked because of the apocalypse, but yeah, they look like made men.
That's
Okay,
all I got.
This all plays into my plan.
And that's all I get, Connor?
That is all you get. They didn't really have a whole hell of a lot on them. And Cynthia, you you said you were looking for like patrol patterns and stuff like that, or just where they might be.
Yeah, anything that would be helpful in having to go to the arena, how the family works, like, strategic information.
Your roll succeeded, but I don't believe they would have anything on them that would let you glean much off of that.
Okay. So I don't find anything.
You don't find anything that tells you precisely what their patterns or plans would be.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. At 8. 4. Where to now, people?
Travel.
All right.
We're heading towards Riverside.
To
Yeah,
Riverside.
yeah.
Are you going on the
With
same
a new friend.
the same road that you were using?
Yes, and also in terms of these bomb collars, I'm going to hand Mr. Dalliard one of them, just so he has one in his possession, because I know we need one to give back to the people at the mall.
Oh yeah, we do.
Well, I thought it was the earpiece that they wanted.
Well, they wanted all of it. I
Then I grab one of those off of the leader and shit too. I grab like
we would take all the
shit.
tech, I
We
think.
grab what we need to finish
Yeah,
the quest. What
I
did
go
the
ahead
infected
I go
say?
ahead
We
and take
grab
away.
We take the key items.
I would go ahead and take away Jeremy's at this point too.
Oh, I have Jeremy's. Like I actually have Jeremy's right now.
Woohoo!
They're the ones I was using to communicate with the leader's son.
Oh yeah, Apex frisked Jeremy so hard his new name's Johnny Undertale.
Oh my god.
Have him.
I
now.
get it.
He is my pet.
Thank you.
All right. Oddly enough, that one sort of receiver radio setup was the only one you find out of all of them.
Oh well then. Well, I'll just keep a hold of that right now.
Yes. You do travel. You continue to travel on the road, and the clouds sort of part, and for the most part, it is a bright and sunshiny day.
That's nice.
Indeed. You continue traveling with your three new traveling companions, including the bloody and terrified Jeremy.
Yeah, I'd push our new pet prisoner off on our traveling companions for a moment, just so I could try to discuss the plan that's currently rattling around in Apex's brain. So, if we do choose to go to the arena unarmed, I had a thought. I point to Jeremy. He's about my height. Maybe not quite my build, but they've never seen my face. If I gave him this face, and I took his, and I point to his sunglasses, you could exchange me as a prisoner, and I could get face-to-face access with people.
Apex, I mean, for one thing, how do we keep Jeremy from spilling the beans on us? He's gonna have to be relatively alive and awake for this to work.
There are ways to make that work.
Apex nods.
It's a brave tactic, honestly. Are you sure you're up for doing something like that, Apex?
Partly feels like my responsibility. Our exit was bloodier than anticipated due to my actions.
To be
And
fair,
this
Apex.
feels like a method of making it right.
To be fair, Apex, if it's your fault, it's all our faults too. We all escaped.
Yeah.
Well, tell me more about this plan, though, Apex. If we're gonna be exchanging you in so you can get closer, what are we gonna be doing?
That's the part I'm unclear about. I don't know what it is that they want from all of us. I don't know if they intend to reacquire us. He seemed very interested in Cynthia. Made mention that she was of high value. It's concerning language.
Cynthia's walking forward, but her head is like at a sharp 45-degree turning, staring at Apex, but still walking forward.
That's why at least some element of surprise could be to our advantage.
Something to think about, I guess.
If I could get into a position where we could turn the tide against them,
Hmm.
It's the framework of a plan.
It'd need a couple extra moving parts, but its frame seems sound.
Could work. Bit dangerous, though, Apex.
What are you thinking? Sabotage work?
Wet work. And I look down at my hands.
All right.
I'm
Then.
not much for machines. But of all of us, I'm the one whose face they haven't seen.
That is true. He's a real X Factor with that. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm for that.
I was actually gathering lots of disguise pieces. I had different versions of this plan ticking around, but this is the first one that seems like it might be effective.
I can't say I like it, Apex, considering the personal risk, but I do admit that it's probably a little smarter than just going in like lambs to the slaughter and hoping they play nice.
Yeah. It gives us a couple of poker chips on our side of the field, too.
Sorry, I flicked my mic.
No, it's fair. I sneezed 15 seconds ago.
Well, although, Alvin, I assume you and the mechanics can come up with some pretty cool doodads. She looks at his power gloves.
Yeah, we got all kinds of things up in the bag.
Maybe you could reverse engineer one of these, and I hold up one of the bomb collars. Find a way to deactivate them without them exploding. That could really change the tide.
They also did have that wand and that transmitter in the arena.
Now that you have one, you could build an example one that has a red light to show that it is active.
It wouldn't be too hard to take the payload out and keep the LED on, no.
Exactly.
Huh. Not to mention, there's no doubt that once we get there, if we're not already unarmed, they are going to take all of our weapons off of us. But, Alvin, if you and your friends could figure out a way to get us some discreet weapons that would slip past their notice.
That would depend. And if all that would fail, well, I kind of...
Apex looks at Jeremy. Perhaps we could fill Jeremy with explosives.
No, that would hurt.
That's actually quite possible.
Oh,
Cynthia
it
looks
is.
up and off.
He was already getting pale from the blood loss, but he looks even more so now.
Oh no, we're nowhere near earshot for him.
With a cheek wound, you would not bleed very much.
God.
It actually heals pretty quickly.
You know that look, that one meme of the woman trying kombucha for the same time?
Oh yeah.
Sort of.
Oh.
Like, oh no, what? Well, maybe. That's Louise's expressions right now.
At work, we got all kinds of fun stuff in the shop. No, but for all seriousness, yeah, we definitely, if we want to go ahead and move this mechanically, I got a couple of ideas, but we'd have to go ahead and be in front of them, and I can't really do my work. That transmitter, though, in that room before we left the arena, the main foyer place,
Yeah.
I'm confident I could really get that to go ahead and, if I mess it wrong, all the bomb collars go pop, but if I do it right,
Connor,
I'll be able to go ahead and
Yes.
turn it off.
are EMPs a thing?
Sort of.
I think
There are There are things called, I think they're known as shock grenades.
Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Like they're a oh, what was it? Like an enclave weapon mostly?
Yeah. You guys wouldn't know terribly much about the Enclave. That their heyday was a long time ago and nowhere near where you guys were. duh, 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 duh. Oh, it's a pulse grenade, and yes, they do exist.
So what do those do exactly?
Exactly what an EMP does.
Turn to Alvin.
And also hurts robots and causes minor damage to humans because electricity.
That would suck.
Yeah.
It would
But
suck.
Turn to Alvin.
But if we filled Jeremy with them,
Oh my god! No!
It's the intestines conversation all over again.
An Apex
yeah.
fires him
Yes.
out of a trebuchet.
he has at least 2 pockets.
Well, Alvin, we got collars to test on. If we could figure out that pulse that turned it off in the main room, or, I don't know, pulse grenade? Oh, she looks at Cynthia. Well, maybe not that.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything that my heart, Cynthia.
Cynthia's still just like deadpan staring, like full wide eye glow red.
She's doing the murder walk.
Well, she is, but
What are your thoughts? And what should we call you?
They've named me Cynthia. He knew that he was going to put Cynthia inside of this form. But he never deleted me. So there are 2 of us in here.
so y'all
Cynthia
are.
still works then.
So Cynthia still works. Huh?
Cynthia can still hear you. I am the dominant one at the moment. I am too
She looks at Jeremy.
frustrated to stay quiet.
Understandable.
Honestly, pulse. If you wanted to think about that mechanically, a pulse either will or won't. Say it does. The whole thing was shut down, but it turned back on after a while. If it doesn't go ahead and fry things out right, if it has a fail-safe for that, well, Louise, everybody goes, and that's to say nothing at what might happen to Louise.
To Cynthia.
To Cynthia.
It's not just me, see? It's not just me. Oh, it's not just me.
Wasn't our original issue that turning off that signal is what the bomb callers recognize as a detonation pattern? The bomb callers need that signal in order to function.
That is right. You are right about that.
Yes.
That is how it worked. Ah, damn it, I knew I'd forgotten something.
So what we need to do is find a way to make the bomb callers believe that that signal is continuing, or to find a way to shut them down entirely on a wider scale. The callers, not the signal.
It sounds like you're thinking about a terminal then. That'd be able to go ahead and be an on-off. If it's working on how I think it is.
Well,
Whew, this is a lot of technical talk.
well, hopefully your engineers at Riverside might be able to figure out how they work now that we have a couple examples.
And if it's the way, and if that is the way, Apex, if you're gonna go ahead and do this and slink around and start punching people's time cards left and right. If you find that terminal, I might. Have you ever used one of them before? You might be
No.
able to do it if I can teach you.
Apex nods.
All right.
Right now, my goal is their leader. If you cut off the head of the snake,
Body dies.
Cynthia's head slowly, like, if there was a creaking sound, it would, turns her head towards Jeremy. and just stares at him as she walks forward after hearing the cut off its headline.
He's had his head down, just looking at the ground for a while now.
That makes sense.
But now he has shivers.
Indeed.
Putting the fear of God in him forever.
You know what? Louise is gonna fall back and sort of start walking next to Jeremy and just go, "So, how'd you join the family anyway?" Look, his tongue still works. It's just his cheeks that's fucked up.
Yeah,
but
his
his whole mouth would
his
be fucked
cheeks
up,
are
honestly.
swollen from getting fucking stabbed through
Stabbed.
the cheeks.
Yeah.
I just want to pretend
some of his
Louise
teeth are
understands.
cracked. He sounds like he has like really bad dental work right now.
I want to
He
believe
did
he's telling his whole life story, and Louise is just nodding sagely, like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
It did chip a tooth.
Louise would be like, "Oh, well, guess you're not much for conversation." Oh well. She's gonna reach over and pat his cheek deliberately. We're almost there. Hang tight. Whether or not you end up better than you are now, that's another question.
Mm.
From where we are these surroundings looking familiar to me? Like, if I traveled out, like, on this particular patch of road going up to Riverside?
Make a perception check. Or, not a perception
That doesn't
check.
exist.
Hang
That'd be
on.
wits.
You're
Make
talking
a-
about wits, aren't you?
That is correct.
Wits is a perceiving.
There you go. Roll perception. If I played D&D with you again, I probably will. 4.
Again, you said the wrong thing. Don't need to fucking tease me about it.
Roll perception.
I only tease you because you are my good friend.
Sure.
Oh, Colby.
Well.
It's a 4. I don't know where we are. What's a map?
What is
Oh
a
my
map?
god.
What is a map,
Oh
really?
my god.
We in Kansas.
You're not in Kansas. You're way too far north for that.
Aren't they like side by side?
What about A? Oh, do they know where they are?
I mean, I have a map.
I mean, we're basically following them. They're the ones that made it this way from
Yeah.
Riverside. So.
That makes sense.
Indeed. Wits? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, not a damn thing.
You're not quite sure if you recognize most of the sites around the area. You don't see anything that would tell you where you are. But what you do see, and what you all begin to smell, is the scent of copper.
Oh.
On
blood?
Like blood, Apex. You would recognize it immediately.
All right.
Can I roll, what is it, wits? To see if the perception on anything? Do I sense anything?
Sure.
Yeah,
you
Apex
can
would
roll.
immediately go.
I'll roll wits.
I will as well as Apex would
6.
immediately.
Said wits.
11.
Thank God. Thank you, Apex.
You could roll your definitely not a
9.
perception check.
Yeah, the
sure.
hair on the back of my neck starts standing up.
You should call your rolls out as
If
well.
this were an anime, it would start like going wavy. Oh yeah, 11.
9.
6.
Louise, you're a bit distracted with the sudden development. Jeremy goes, and you're distracted for a moment as you look back at him. However,
yeah, I agree too.
Apex and Cynthia, you notice as you sort of come off of this bridge on a road, as you sort of crest over the highest part of this road and look down over the railings of this highway, Apex, you hear it as well. You hear
feral ghouls?
Sounds like it. And
I
as
look over the edge.
you look over the edge, and what you see down below you, not sure if it would make your stomach churn, but it is a sickening sight. You see, littered all around, being devoured by feral ghouls, are bodies of members of the family. About 25 of them. Louise, as you get closer, you begin to hear this sound from your Pip-Boy.
Oh dear. We are in a hot zone, guys.
As cresting over the opposite side of the hill, you see now, across from you, more. You see ghouls marching up over the hill. There's maybe 50 of them.
Oh, fuck.
Do they look feral?
They don't.
Turn to Alvin. Alvin? Are
And-
those your friends, perhaps?
Heading the pack, very obviously with glowing green eyes, you see
Art?
you see this man.
It is
We
Art.
have Art. We get Art.
Oh.
Oh, he has hair. Good for
Ooh,
him.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Look at that handsome Zam.
He's
Who
a
is- who-
very
who is the-
handsome guy.
Who is the wonderful artist for this?
Whoa! That is Dark E Arts.
Yo.
Ooh. Oh no, he's hot.
Did they draw that one fan art of the Forest King?
I'll say
Yes.
he's radioactive.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
You
he's a handsome lad.
you see what appears to be sort of maybe 6'1" tall ghoul, you think?
Doesn't have a nose.
Leading this huge flock of both feral and non-feral ghouls. Most of them appear to be wearing green. You can see faintly a bit of his skeleton sort of glowing through his skin with a sickly radioactive green that comes and goes and pulses, and he raises his head up towards you, and he tilts his head.
Alvin holds up a hand like, hey, how you doing? I'm going to go ahead and take a squint. Are they wearing anything with the Harbinger's logo?
Sure enough, as this man turns his head and looks back to the rest of his group, you see, emblazoned on his back, the logo of the Harbingers.
Yo, boy.
Gov wouldn't be with them, would he?
You
We
don't.
could
s-
have. You don't see.
you don't
You don't see
see any.
Gov.
You don't
Uh,
see.
But you do. You don't smell, Gov.
He sort of he looks down at the massacre beneath you, and he sort of raises his hand and makes a beckoning motion, and the feral ghouls all at once look up, turn their heads towards him, and begin making their way into his group.
Whoa.
I always do love
That's
characters
right. They
that-
utilize ferals. According to my Pip-Boy and the way it's going off, like how bad can I tell the radiation coming towards us is?
As he pulls his hand away, the clicking stops immediately.
What? What?
Oh!
And
Can I roll on that?
the ferals begin to come back towards him. Give it a second. You can roll on it in a bit.
Is this? What did they
call-
say? Is this?
He calls
luck?
it back to.
Hang on,
he
hang on,
calls
hang
these. He calls the ferals back to him, and he looks up. You friendly?
Absolutely. We're from Riverside. Well, and they are.
Hmm.
Alvin Bronson, St. Louis machinist.
Bach. And that's where we'll take our break.
It is. It's Bach. Holy shit! Because I wrote that in my notes. Woohoo! I
Yeah!
want dessert so bad.
And he has glowing skeleton, so he's got a glowing skeleton, so he's a shiner Bach.
Ooh.
Texas beer joke. Anyway, I'm gonna go pee.
Bach?
All right.
Oh, man.
Is that spelled like the musician?
That is spelled like the musician, yes.
Key.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Well, hope you guys are enjoying today's episode.
Yeah.
Tempted to make cookies. I want cookies.
You
I
have
want
to
something,
wait.
Caitlin. I want
I
something.
Can't do it yet.
Cookies.
I want some. I get macarons, but no.
We don't have time. That'd be 30 minutes.
Yeah, but not after.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Maybe you'll get strawberry milk tea.
Oh.
We'll see.
I should put my plate away. All right, BRB.
Hi, chat. How are you? How are you this fine evening? I'm feeling nice and calm right now, so you're gonna get these smooth tones of my voice. And no one can scare me with notifications. So, oh, you are terrified? Why ever for? Sleep well? I did sleep. I ended up waking up around 7:30. Are you Caitlin or Synthflin? That's funny. How did I develop my murderbot voice? I practiced robot voices for fun on the side, but I never do it for anything. And I was like, man, I should probably use that. But I have a bunch of different robot voices. Strawberry and taro milk tea? That sounds tasty. Cynthia's murderbot voice sounds like a TikTok video about disposing a body. Sure, for fun. We believe you. I mimicked my GPS a lot of the time. And you know how they have like different voices? Stop it, but actually don't. Fun. Yeah, for fun. I'm not actually a robot. I listen to the cadence that the GPS has, and then I just mimic it. The way that they stitch together words is usually kind of unsettling. They'll focus too long on a single vowel. I'm both trying to think about how I do it while also doing it, so it's hard to do.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hi.
Zenlita, I'm scared, but that's also kind of hot. So voice actor just do what autistic people and just mimic stuff they hear all the time for fun. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm almost
Acting.
certainly on the spectrum, and that's where I got my start.
Yeah, I'm probably there as well. I had someone who's, what is it? It's like a type of very literal autism. And she was like, oh no, you have that. And I was like, what? I haven't been diagnosed. She's like, no, you do. I have that. And I was like, oh, huh, okay. So I feel no desire to find out because I'm, it's not impeding my life in any way.
I mean, the thing is, it's a spectrum for a reason. I feel the fact that it's a spectrum means that everybody's on it somewhere. It's just, it's all about how your brain, wants to interpret everything around it.
Yeah.
And it works differently from different people. We're all programmed a little bit differently.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's really just as long as you can find ways to make your life functional and make how your brain work for you, then you're good.
Exactly.
And everything else doesn't really matter. So,
It's just getting there first.
Huh?
It's just getting there first.
Oh, getting to the functional part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
It's a
hard.
struggle.
I mean, that's the thing is you're never gonna fully be prepared for that,
Yeah.
Life changes all the time. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll see you in a minute.
How you doing, chat? Then, Lead, I saw the Star Wars meme you posted in the Gateway Discord channel. I fucking love it.
Oh, it's a fine time to look at memes.
It's great. It's the scene from Clone Wars where they kind of homage the stormtrooper that hit his head on the wall or on the door frame. But it's Apex, and just one of his horns hits this pipe, and they just turns a little bit.
Hello, chat. What's up?
It's fucking great. Welcome back.
Where did I leave off on the business? Actually, I'll say
That's a
that.
good question. It's very soothing music.
It is.
Oh,
It
yes.
is In Your Arms by Kevin MacLeod.
I feel soothed.
La 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 la.
Ah, yes, serenade me. Serenade me for the break.
Yay!
Serenade.
Huh?
Poyo! Poyo! Poyo!
Yeah.
What's that?
Poyo!
What's that? Jeremy's in
Open
the
a
pickle.
can of water.
Poyo!
Good. Fuck him.
Poyo! I had some Pocky, that helped.
Nice.
Friggin' awesome I get to see this character. I've wanted to see him
Hey
since he
there.
was announced ages ago.
Bach? Why don't I remember Bach?
Well, we only heard of him offhand from Gov, though.
We heard him by name.
Oh, schmancy.
I mean, I remember Gov fanboyed all over this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking great. Until my voice gave out.
Oh yeah.
He had the way he talked about him the way that Watson talks about Sherlock in the original stories. It's just to that point of it's like hero worship and or do you have something about this guy you want to talk about?
Yeah,
You
he's
can admit it.
Ed-
It's okay if you want to admit it, Watson. It's fine.
Yes, and it's called Everything.
He
Yeah.
spoke about Bach with complete veneration.
Oh yeah.
As if the man himself was a god. And honestly, man runs a minion build. I mean, that's great.
Oh my god. You know what?
He's
then
a
I-
fucking summoner.
Dresden perfectly nailed it. I completely forgot about Bach because Sephiroth appeared.
That's right.
That's when Sephiroth happened. So I did not remember Bach at all.
I always like to imagine it in the style of like Ren and Stimpy, just like this roach just punching us, just grabbing us by the collar, just
out of all of your trials and travails, a single rad roach was your most difficult fight.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Is that not how it usually goes? I mean, I still
Groups.
cringe and I feel like no matter what's gonna happen in Prince Division, I'm still gonna just think back to that Quickling fight and just be like,
The
It's good-
family's
like,
very
I mean-
hideout. A brewery full of raiders. A bathroom full of like 3 rad roaches.
One
and a
roachy boy.
Sephiroth. Look, it was a Sephiroth, man.
It's astonishing because like that's pure Bethesda. I remember when I played Morrowind, the first thing I died to as a child was a mud crab. So
Fucking
Is that right?
legendary roach right there. All right, well, are we ready to get back into this?
Hmm.
oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
Bye, chat.
Throw a
Let's do
cat.
it.
Oh, bye, chat.
All right, as we come back in here. Yeah. You hear chatter amongst the rather large group of ghouls and the soft moaning of some of the ferals as they're just sort of interspersed between this large group. They appear to be docile, even when they look directly at you, who are clearly very clearly not ghouls.
Mm.
For now.
Bach, huh? You know, I remember.
Name from another ghoul.
We're
Yeah.
far away, right?
You guys are pretty far away. He had to shout to he shouted friendly.
Yep, absolutely.
You see these ghouls behind me, right?
Absolutely.
Nothing funny, or I kill you all.
That's understandable.
He sort of gestures with his head to keep moving, and then he marches forward. He's making his way towards you now, and his rather large group follows closely behind him.
I will walk forward to meet him. Hands
And
up.
we'll join as well.
I guess I'm following.
Everybody else seems sure enough, so Apex kind of sticks with the group.
The sound of all of these footsteps on the gravel and on the grass and on the dirt in unison is something probably only Cynthia's heard in the past. The rest of you, the sound of marching is striking, and it resonates with you. With you especially, Cynthia, because of your military background.
Pass. Are they marching in a uniform pattern, or
It's not uniform,
just kind of
but
a herd?
they're just kind of a herd at the moment. It's not like a uniform march, but it is a lot of footsteps.
Okay. Cynthia's just like scanning all the ghouls, the ferals, taking in Bach, assessing threat.
He grabs a couple of his compatriots by the sleeves, and they stop walking and they turn to face him. They look at him, nod, and then the 3 of them will come to face you. And then they're flanked by about 4 feral ghouls, 2 on each side. They don't surround you, but they just sort of make their presence known as they approach you. What are you folks doing out here?
Hunting.
Making our way toward Riverside.
I nudge. I kind of nod towards Jeremy.
What's he doing? And when he speaks, he's sort of got like a... Most ghouls sound very similar, but the raspiness of his voice appears to have been replaced almost by this gutturalness. You with the family?
Right now he's being... No.
Good.
We're
Have to
against
kill
the
you.
family.
Very good.
Apex kind of grins at that.
These bigots are running roughshod for too long.
Agreed.
Yeah, tell you about that.
Hmm.
Just got news. They're going to go ahead and try to roll up all over Riverside in about a week. Trying to
Gotta
get back
say,
to boss man about it.
gotta say, you guys don't seem too shocked about all this.
We aren't exactly strangers to the family at this point.
No.
I meant about the ghouls.
No, I've basically been raised up by him.
And we ran into somebody that bears your sigil.
Gov
Really?
down in St. Luke's. Mm-hmm.
He raises his eyebrows. So you're the group.
Yes, sir.
I've been meaning to thank you folks. Our plans have been moving ahead of schedule because of you.
Hey, it's no trouble at all.
I point down the other side where all the corpses were.
You've done a fine job of thanking us so far.
Just a couple more dead bigots. It's nothing to me.
It means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidental as that may be, I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, back at St. Luke's, Gov was mighty nice, and honestly, like I said, I wouldn't be the person if it wasn't for Boss Man and all y'all. So, thank you.
He took a gamble trusting you, but well, I guess it paid off.
Sometimes you get blackjack.
Blackjack.
Apex kind of tilts his head too.
Yeah, he tilts his head and raises his eyebrows. And by the way, something striking about the way this ghoul looks. You could almost mistake him from afar for a regular person. His skin, the telltale burns and scars on most ghoul's skin are not there at all. He has skin.
Oh.
He's very gaunt. He's got thin but present hair. He could almost be described as handsome for a ghoul.
I mean, I said that when I first saw him.
So he's not handsome for a ghoul.
He is a zombie with high charisma.
If you're if you're into that, then he could be described as handsome.
Wow.
He's still lithe and bony.
Yes, lithe.
And his skin is also pallid and sickly looking.
I can see the fan fictions now.
Oh, God.
Louise just strolls up like, "How you doing, handsome?"
Strange.
Anyway.
Not really. Not really. That's not really.
It's like a passing
Phil-
moment
that was
in
Phil
Louise's
talking.
brain.
Okay, passing moment of Louise and played. Oh no, he's hot.
There it is.
Oh, blackjack was just a term that boss man used to say. It means everything turned out a-okay. Everything turned out in your favor.
Must have
It is
been
a
before
card
my-
game.
Huh. Must have been before my time.
It was.
That
He,
being
he
said,
squints his eyes and tilts his head again.
I like this, Cynthia. That being said, I'd ask where y'all heading. Y'all need a hand with anything, or I'm
We'll be fine.
moving up to the side. All right, fair
Our-
enough.
Our destination is a bit to the north of you. Just past you, as a matter of fact. Lambert Airport. We're going to clear it out. Make it our home for a little bit before moving towards St. Louis.
I got y'all. All right. And
You
I'll-
are attempting to take over St. Louis.
What I'm doing is none of your concern. Respectfully, you helped my people once.
Red, unblinking eyes stare at him.
The archers in St. Louis may prove difficult to negotiate with.
They're only human.
Apex just
Respectfully.
cocks his head. Can't argue with that.
Louise just has this look of, oh boy.
Well, all this being said as it is, it was a pleasure making your acquaintance. Always did put a face to the name that Gov gave me.
It's a pleasure meeting you
You speak-
folks as well.
Absolutely.
And if you're serious about
If,
helping, come see us at the Lambert Airport.
I'll keep that in mind. If you see Gov, could you tell him Alvin said hello?
He's stationed at St. Luke's. He will be for a while.
All righty then.
Doesn't our current problem also pertain to Bach and St. Luke's?
Actually,
your
now that you
pardon?
mention it with the family,
The family is trying to capture us once again. They have captured a dear friend of mine. If we do not appear without any weapons within 1 week, they will kill my friend and then swarm Riverside and St. Luke's.
I don't think I ever mentioned St. Luke's.
Above game
Oh,
you
I
did,
thought you
though I
did.
had meant to ask.
No.
Oh, shoot. Then I guess nix all of
honestly,
that.
honestly, this could just.
I thought you
honestly,
told
this-
all of us. Never mind.
I told the things that were pertinent to the players, like specifically.
Oh. Well, then scratch everything I just said.
Honestly,
Well, you just scratched
honestly, even
it.
if you're lying, that's a good gambit.
Oh, then great.
it actually would stand to reason that after they roll over the Riverside, they'd probably get like some kind of a victory high and keep rolling over. It might throw a decent wrench in your plans too.
They'd have to
If you
send
hate
an army.
bigots, they would. They will send slaves to do their dirty work.
I don't know what kind of misery they got planned for Riverside, but as holed up as it is, they'd probably say something big, and then they'd probably go ahead and send it somewhere else, and it might land in your doorstep. And it might be. I'll just look over toward the pile of gore in the gorge.
Yeah,
That'd be a
you
lot bigger
you
than-
see now these ferals are just consuming these people.
It might be a lot bigger than that group they're taking care of right now. Not saying it's a threat or nothing, man. Just saying it might be something to go ahead and keep an ear out.
The
Something-
unified front does not take on bigots. The bigots will only think they have more power.
Guess what we're saying is you could get rid of a thorn in your side early, if you wouldn't mind helping us out.
Oh, I know about the family.
Mm.
And I'll deal with them when the time comes. But I got bigger fish to fry.
That's
Sorry.
understandable. It's no trouble at all.
Then it sounds like you won't have a chance to deal with them.
Raises an eyebrow.
They'll be
Well,
dead soon enough.
If a group of pharaohs on standby can take care of this many of them, well, I'm sure that you and yours would be more than capable. Then again, I did hear about the roach. and he sort of like not really smile, but he like makes his mouth go flat and he raises his eyebrows briefly.
You didn't see that roach, sir. Gets this mile yard stare in her eyes. You didn't see that roach.
Apex just mutters to himself.
Nobody talks about the 3 I killed.
Oh my god, you're right. You never, it's only the one.
Did. At this point, we think it was just one giant one the size of a house with 3 heads.
That's how traumatized we are.
Yeah.
Well, with all of it being said and done, Alvin will hold out his hold out his arm in just a gesture of a handshake. It was good meeting you. Would we be allowed to pass by you and yours in peace?
You helped my people. I don't see why not. Just stay out of our way.
Absolutely. Good meeting you, sir.
All right, move. And he sort of gestures with his head again, and the ghouls flanking him rejoin the larger group. And he takes a step back from you all before turning and rejoining his flock. And they all eventually move out of view, and they head towards a rather large structure you can see off in the distance.
So the flock of sea ghouls ran so far away.
Eagles. Oh my god.
Honey, come on. Why?
Oh, I didn't even think about that one. That's gold.
Oh.
This episode didn't already have a title. It works too, because it's
Wow.
also a song.
Oh my god.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing that happened.
And you see them beginning to occupy this rather large facility. No. Come on.
No? Yes.
Hurt. Man, I need a way to make this smaller.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, you can do it, Connor.
I believe in you.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey!
Right there.
Opa!
Wow, it's super close.
Sure was.
We're just
me
staying in
just-
the lobby of the airport. He just walks in.
How the fuck did we miss that big ass airport right there?
We're looking.
We weren't paying attention to it. We're just
The-
staying on the road.
We couldn't hear any airplanes flying out of it.
You don't hear any planes.
Oh my god.
The sudden massacre was probably a
A
bit
little
distracting.
distracting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And there you have the Lambert International Airport. Fancy. All right.
Flew into there once, I think.
It's possible.
Not
So,
in this universe, we haven't.
But Bill's dead.
Oh.
that is true.
Every day is true.
So you continue marching.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I can stop looking at Bach's face. So intense.
Can you really, though?
No.
No, no one can.
I didn't think
Now
you
I
could.
see why Gov talked about him the way he did.
Yep.
Don't judge me.
He's so dreamy.
Thank you for doing that.
Dear diary.
The way he looks
Looked
into
at
your,
me.
the way he looks into your eyes with his big emerald green eyes, and your skin begins to heal.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
You hear the earth move beneath your feet, or maybe it's just my radiation detector going off.
All right. Ooh. As you move on from the meeting with that large group of harbingers, as you're walking, someone make me a wits roll.
Okay.
Is there a
I guess-
particular? Is there a particular?
Well, somebody
thing?
did it.
And it's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Cynthia, you are firing on all cylinders. Har har. And so you're very alert. So you're the first to notice the rather large arachnid that is making its way towards you and your group.
Oh, poop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's friendly. I think we're gonna have to kill it.
So, what do you do?
I thought it was Charlotte.
It's only Cynthia that notices, right?
For the moment, yes.
Then I do nothing yet.
What's she gonna do about it? I wonder.
Cynthia, without saying anything, just reaches behind her, pulls the rifle forward from the sling, takes aim, and shoots.
The rest of you all hear a bang behind you.
And that's a body
Oh
roll.
no,
correct?
Jeremy's dead.
That is a body roll.
She finally made the call.
10.
Oh.
10? Excellent.
Yeah, 10.
You catch the carapace of the rad scorpion, and the bullet sings true as the thing goes. It's at this point that you all turn around, and even Jeremy sluggishly turns, goes, huh?
Oh, well, shit. Gets out her shotgun, fires.
Apex smiles. He has new armor now.
All right.
After Louise fires, Apex is going to run in to try to just
Louise?
like leave this thing.
You do it too, huh?
No, he's talking about me.
Louise
'cause
is
I-
saying
Oh,
that she's
she
about to
shot.
fire. I'm not going to run in while she's shooting.
Good point.
Yeah, after the gunfire.
Ow.
Yeah, after
Apex, time to shine. Bang! Ow!
yeah, after the gunfire, I'm gonna go flank whatever side Apex is not on, and I'm gonna try to help Apex pincer this thing.
What did you call this thing again? A rad spider?
Rad Scorp.
Oh, that could be bad. Well, anyway. Oh, I'm gonna fire
Yes.
anyway.
A rather large scorpion that you would all know as a rad
11.
scorpion.
11.
Oh, why am I scrolled up so far? Hang on a minute. 11. Perfect. As you level your shotgun on the rad scorpion, you aim for the place where Cynthia took her shot, and the pellets from your shell scatter all throughout the rad scorpion, and it sort of comes to a slide as it slumps over and dies.
Oh, I did it?
You did it.
You did it.
Rad Scorp.
The rad scorpion
I was gonna,
is dead.
I was gonna.
Apex runs in there and just starts ripping off its carapace.
With
Okay.
a plum.
Just
Like,
ah,
Apex is
ripping
dead.
through. I know. I want its pieces.
But above game, I knew that's what you were going for.
Okay. Roll me a wits to try and harvest some parts from this thing.
Wits 12.
Nice.
A 13 and then a 12.
Sure enough, you get some rad scorpion meat and also rad scorpion carapace.
Nice. I need that to refurbish my armor.
Honor.
Yes.
It's a scorpion, right?
Yes.
It has poison.
Venom, but yes.
Venom.
Venom.
Right.
With my particular role and knowledge
Yes.
of the animal kingdom, would I have been able to ascertain that as well?
Sure.
Like
you
the
can get...
gland.
Oh yeah, you've seen rad scorpions before. You
So-
can
They're all
get
over the
what is
farm.
it called? Is it a rad scorpion gland?
A rad sack.
Yeah,
Just-
rad poison
just rips
sack.
off-
Yo, that stack, bro.
Rad sack, bro.
You're just shooting it, and I just imagined you and me, Lanny, were just running toward it, screaming, and then it just died. So we just go, oh,
Nice rad sack.
Good effort, boys.
Rad
Good effort.
poison gland. There we go.
Yes.
All right. I got those 3 pieces in my inventory.
Oh wait, no.
What?
Oh, you took it?
I am currently carving this thing of all. I got a 13. Do you want to risk it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't
Actually,
care what
being-
happens. I don't care what
Considering
happens
Cynthia's-
to it. I just acquired it. It does not.
I see.
Considering Cynthia's mood right now, it'd actually be interesting to see that showdown.
Give me that.
Like you can have it. I have no use for the poison
Yeah,
gland. unless I
Cynthia would
do.
come up, see that you're carving out the poison gland, and just put her hand out.
I take the softball-sized chunk of poisonous sack and I put it in your hand.
You have
She'll
a giant poison gland from a giant scorpion.
she will kind of like squat almost as if she was sitting in a chair, but robot legs, so it doesn't bother her, and takes out like 15 of the knives and slowly inserts them into the poison gland and then puts them back in their sheath. So that now
Ooh.
she has
You're-
15 venom dipped throwing knives.
Make a wits
If that works.
roll.
Smarts? I don't know.
Wits, smarts. I mean, they're the same for me, so it won't matter. 10.
Okay. As big as this thing is, you're not sure that you could coat all 15 of your daggers in red scorpion poison.
I have 20, but
the
how
gland
many?
The gland just doesn't hold enough. You do manage to cover, oh, fuck me. You managed to cover 10 of them.
Hell yeah!
Well, thanks, dice. So you now have
Guys.
10 diehard dice. That is right. You now have 10 red scorpion venom covered dice.
So it's literally
not
like
dice,
the bottom
knives.
row.
Diehard knives.
Venom covered die. Amazing.
Done, but you aren't.
Yes. 10 venom covered knives.
Hell yeah. And just once gets the last like swirling the last throwing knife, getting the last of the venom, just throws the gland back on the scorpion's body, walks away.
Apex retakes what remains of the gland.
You have an empty red scorpion gland.
You blow it up like a balloon.
Yay!
Use it as a ball.
No, it has too many puncture wounds in it now.
No, not use
Don't
it.
worry. We just cover it up in some duct tape.
Yeah.
Just
I-
blow into it.
I never.
Fall over dead.
Immediately die from the venom.
I need a snake.
Oh my god.
Did I ever reacquire my bouncy ball? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay, good.
Yeah, you did. You got it.
I'm safe.
You're safe.
You could put the gland around the bouncy ball.
Oh.
Then you can have a bouncy gland. Imagine the possibilities when you ruin a ball.
Now I have a poison rubber ball.
By the way, O and A are just watching you all doing this. Just
I'm ripping through the. Oh, they're scavengers. They must know.
they're looking at each other like, yeah.
Yeah, Louise is just sort of like, yeah, good job. Like sort of critiquing Apex, like, oh no, very good.
I'm just ripping out all the meat and whatever meat I can't carry. I'm going to walk up and like, in whatever flesh I have managed to wrap it in, just hand it to either O or A. For your town.
Oh, thank you.
I just like kind of hold up the scorpion, like a piece of the scorpion's claw, and just like suck some meat out of it.
Oh, we're eating that raw? Ugh.
Okay.
Apex cocks his head.
Okay. Far be it from me to judge. You made it this far.
Pats Apex on the shoulder. True scavenging there. Nothing wasted.
Alvin just
Oh my god.
Alvin just looks at A and shrugs and goes, I'll get used to it after a while, to be fair with y'all.
I like to imagine that because Cynthia was in the very back and didn't warn anyone, so she's just all the way in the back, hoists up gun, shoots, watches Louise shoot, slings the gun back. Apex like goes to like run up and take it apart. Just walks past, takes the gland, and is just like, bye, keeps going.
Like, oh shit, she's gotten 5 miles ahead of us. Fuck.
Robot legs don't need rest.
The endless march of steel.
Basically.
All right. So do you keep moving?
After all that, yep, continue on the way after that.
I mean, we
scorpion
better.
has been carved up.
Absolutely.
Cynthia's just left us behind otherwise.
Oh yeah,
I'm
straight line.
I'm carrying what remains of its empty carapace shell.
Okay.
Exoskeleton.
You continue making your way. And you gotta way out here. Pass by. You'd be about right here. Yeah, a relatively barren area around where you guys are. Just a couple of old, rusty chain link fences, some telephone poles, a horse for some reason.
Wait, a normal horse?
No, he was saying for the sound
You
effects
can
in
hear
the
it for
background.
soundtrack, 'cause it's a Western soundtrack.
Still looking for those mutant horses you promised.
I didn't
You
promise
don't
shit.
want those.
They were supposed to have human hands.
I'm just looking for the dog that kills everyone that it touches.
Sarah, are you talking about finger horse, a horse with fingers for legs?
Yes.
Ooh.
I love the. Oh, I
He's
love
like a
finger
thumb
horse.
but a horse.
Oh no 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 no.
I was
eventually-
promised-
Eventually, you make your way down more old, cracked, paved streets. You see a couple of old eateries, a gas station, all of them decrepit and blown out, time worn. You can make out the word waffle. You're not sure what that means.
Cynthia has a
And-
fond memory.
Well, inner Cynthia does.
Yeah.
New Cynthia doesn't give two shits.
Well, they're
Hmm.
there.
Look,
Sort of.
robots can appreciate waffles.
Yeah, I mean,
They have a very
Their
lovely
memories
pattern.
are merged, so they're both aware.
that's Prime Directive 4. All robots must appreciate waffle. It's weird. It's weird. I know.
Look, you
That's
don't
how it
argue with Asimov.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, come on.
So
There.
aside from waffles.
Yes. It is closed, so that's how you know shit's fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Wait, I just thought you said it was decrepit. You didn't tell me it was closed.
Well, all Waffle Houses are decrepit. Let's be.
Oh
clear.
yeah, they are. I have seen some.
Jesus, the world's really gone to shit.
Yeah.
That's
It's probably
Look,
bad.
nice.
everything's bad, but the Waffle House is still open. God, when
Oh.
was the last time I was that hungover?
Oh,
That's
for
the
me.
point. You don't remember.
True.
Oh, for me, you're looking
You just
like
know you've been there.
8 years, honestly.
Actually, you'd be over here. Sorry, I'm just doing things on my end. Making sure.
No problem.
Oh, we're never gonna get to Riverside.
You,
Not if the Waffle House is closed.
eventually, you find yourselves beginning to cross a bridge.
Nah, we're gone.
And that's it. We're all
And the darkness swallowed us. We were never seen again.
The darkness swallows you. Your lives
dude.
end in the wastes. Goodbye, everybody.
I feel like that's the way the story ends no matter what.
Phil appears in one of those Looney Tunes style circles, just going, "That's all, folks."
You round the corner. You begin to approach what looks to be a very large bridge that goes over the Missouri River. And all right, seemingly without incident, you continue moving.
Ooh.
And this bridge, despite everything, appears to still be standing as it towers over this small bit of the Missouri River. As you look out now, you can see the dark, muddy-looking water surrounded by these burnt-looking, lifeless brown trees. A whole lot of them as well. This large river. Probably only have seen this a couple of times in your lives. Depending. Alvin, you've probably seen this more than others, as you live in Riverside.
Nope, only seen it twice.
You know, you'd
Keep
think
your eyes
in
closed
living
most
in a
of the
town
time.
called Riverside, I'd see the river more.
Yeah, but the window to my room, it just faces a brick wall.
No, they have me go. No, they have me go to the west instead of the east. So I've only seen it twice.
I stare at it when I want to kill Spider-Man. What? Yes, the sort of oxidized bronze color of the support beams on this bridge is an interesting sight. They appear to have held strong throughout the many years. You all continue to cross over at cars that have stopped long since, lost both their drivers and their power. Their ability to move rest on the bridge. The breeze coming in from the river blows through all of your hair, applying a nice sort of cooling touch to the day's events. Little A speaks up. Just past this bridge, and it shouldn't be too much further.
It'll be great to be home again.
Missed you so much.
I missed y'all too, eh? Oh. Man, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Oh.
You continue making your way over.
Never ceasing.
Robot legs.
Clink, 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 clink.
Apex body.
And roaming between the cars in front of you, Apex, you hear it again. You hear the dinning of the sound of feral ghouls as they roam aimlessly.
There's always that moment of like tension, but then remembering that this place has ghouls that just kind of live here. Apex calms down.
Well, there appear to be 2 of them, and they have not noticed you yet.
Oh, simple as can be. We'll just go ahead and just creep by them all quiet like.
At 8. I'll need wits rolls from all of you if you're deciding to move around them.
Yep.
Like, can we look to A and O and
so
just
are
be
the-
like,
so are these-
is that
are-
normal?
Yeah, are these not just like normal feral ghouls that just kind of live here?
The A shrugs. Maybe they split off from that big group earlier. That was kind of weird as well. Never quite
Yeah,
seen them follow anybody like that. I don't know. I mean, they could just be random ferals for all I know.
How many are there?
2.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
All right, roll wits.
Let's just treat them like such.
Yeah.
Sneak past them.
Wits it is.
5.
Oh,
Carry.
10.
13.
Okay. That was sort of a group roll, so easy enough. You all probably have done this before, sneaking around ferals.
Thank God.
You manage to duck between the cars and avoid their line of sight, and you leave them behind you.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to fight ghouls.
Nah, ghouls are bedtime.
We make Jeremy fight them. Just...
Oh no! Oh, poor Jeremy. He's had such a bad day.
He's not an escape
Oh,
doll. You
There's
can't
no
just
such
let
thing
go.
as poor Jeremy. He's a slaver.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Never
put it this
mind.
way. Jeremy's
He's getting what he
people-
deserved.
Jeremy's people would use slaves to go fight first, right? So we use Jeremy to distract the ghouls first.
Yeah. No.
Just like, fair,
Fair
fair.
What's the point of having a prisoner if...
I'm gonna do my best for the rest of my days to never piss off any of you.
That's a
Yeah.
just a good idea in general,
That's
I think.
safe.
What conversations we have.
I'm just checking something here real quick.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, just notch down that morality meter. Just
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Oh, it's happening.
Let's just throw Jeremy at them. You lost karma.
Oh my God.
Jeremy will remember this, but Jeremy's gonna be dead, so who cares?
Jeremy will remember this not for long.
What would it be you gained karma because he was a slaver? You know what? Damn it! Now I don't know.
The prisoner dilemma.
It is the prisoner dilemma, isn't it?
Oh, you don't gain karma. You gain or lose reputation in this one.
luckily that's faction based.
Exactly. It's up to you to
Frankly,
decide
I
whether
don't think our reputation could get much lower with the slavers, the family.
it's up to you to decide whether being in a certain faction's good graces or not is a good or bad thing. But as you cross over the bridge and make it back onto the safe sturdiness of land, you see, rather large buildings off in the distance. Buildings that are maybe 5 or 6 stories tall. Old hotels.
Apex is rather taken aback.
What appears to have been a large movie theater at one time now rests in the rubble as the time has worn it down over the last couple centuries.
Only reference Apex would have to that would be the comic books that might reference movie theaters.
It's possible.
This
And
is
as you
where
can-
you live, he asks Alvin.
Yeah. After I was left for dead, wandered around the haze, kept going on, and this is where I ended up. And this here's about where, a little bit outside that gate's where Boss Man found me. He and his drug me back, and they got me cleaned up, and took me in, and taught me how to be, and I've been here ever since. This is my new home, Riverside.
Apex nods, keeping his head somewhat on a swivel.
You see a large building that is probably twice as big as any of the other buildings that you've seen so far, off in the distance near the river. As the further you walk on this road that A and O are guiding you on, the older these buildings begin to look. More of that familiar red brick that you saw down at the brewery begins cropping up. You cross into what looks like it might have been more of a poor neighborhood. And there is a very visible threshold that you cross as, while you're walking down the street, abruptly, the road goes from a paved concrete street to red cobblestone brick.
Cool.
Man, that's nice.
Mostly intact over the years. The ground beneath your feet is a little uneven. It's a bit harder to walk on this street than it is on just the cracked pavement that you've been going on.
Oh, don't worry about if your feet start hurting. By the way, you'll get used to walking up.
Why did they put the walls on the road?
From what Boss Man tells me, back in the day, that's what they used to make roads from. Back then, I had no clue.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
It looks gorgeous, I'll tell you what.
More
Apex
old
keeps
buildings.
walking, just following Alvin's lead.
More old buildings begin to wind your path. Small, collapsed residences on the side of the road, and larger, more old-looking buildings. On the other side, you see a large red brick hotel with some old cars in front of it, still mostly standing after all these years.
Do the cars look drivable? Damn it.
He's still trying to
One
find that
day!
one working car that
We are
works
in
this
a
world.
town with mechanics. I think if anywhere, we will find it here.
Oh my god, I'm ready.
And Alvin, the area directly in front of you becomes very familiar
Finally.
as coming up on the side of the road, you see two large buildings sitting across from each other on this red brick road. Both of them made entirely of stone. This is the Old Stone Chapel, the headquarters of the St. Louis Machinists.
We're here.
Gives
We're all
Alvin
here,
a pat.
guys.
Gives Alvin a pat on the shoulder. Welcome home, Alvin.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm just gonna walk up to one of the door frames if one of the doors open, just slap on it a couple times. Boss man!
You don't hear anything for a couple of moments. You hear the quick shuffling of feet and the telltale cocking of a shotgun. As rounding the corner, a familiar ghoul to you winds up, gun raised.
Who the hell are you? Who's cop?
Point man stops and lowers his gun.
Alvin?
Point man! Oh, Point man, how you been?
Oh my god. Alvin! It's Alvin!
He turns and yells down a set of stairs, and he rushes out and he grabs you and hugs you.
Oh my god, I thought we
hug-
lost you.
Oh my god,
Oh, Alvin.
oh my god, I'm so glad. Oh, you wouldn't believe all the things I've been through.
What the hell happened to you? Are these your friends?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, little A and Big O, you know, but there's
Hey,
Apex that... Yeah. We found him out Scavenging.
They saved our lives.
there's Apex and Cynthia.
Apex waves. Hello.
That's all I need, man. Yeah. Apex. Yeah. I can't thank you enough for bringing Alvin back to us.
That will suffice.
You hear the what appears to be a limping gait, footsteps, as slowly rounding the corner and coming out of the house appears to be a man in an orange jumpsuit, much like Alvin's, with a welding mask over his face.
Well, I'll be. I knew you'd come back.
And he grabs the front plate and he sort of lifts it up.
Looks like you made your way back home, kid.
You can't keep me down, boss man.
I can't thank y'all enough.
And he walks over and he slaps a hand on your shoulder, and he looks out at the rest of you.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Julius Jackson, though most people around here, they just call me Boss Man.
Oh
Thanks.
my.
Oh man!
He's
Wow.
scary.
I like him a lot.
Dark
I-
Arts is just like firing on all cylinders.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's where we're going to end the session for this week.
Oh
Hell yeah! Hi, Austin. And hello,
wow, we
Boss
met
Man.
him.
Bye, Austin.
Bye.
Congratulations,
Bye,
guys.
Austin.
You made it to the starter town.
We made it to the starter town.
Bye, Austin.
Oh my god.
Bye, Austin!
See, this is what you get for skipping the tutorial. It's
Oh,
like starting
Yeah.
New Vegas and going
Wait,
east instead of
wait,
west.
Wait. If
Yeah.
we hadn't done what we did with our good rolls in the first episode, would we have gone there first?
Quite a few.
It sounds like it.
That is exactly what happened.
Oh my god.
And
Forever.
and because of
Apex-
that, a couple things changed.
Oh my god.
I've been sitting
It
here
was like you were
waiting
selecting your character and playing and choosing Apex was selecting Dantema's die mode.
Oh my
No,
god.
No, choosing
No,
Apex
nothing.
was choosing Apex was get a random opening.
Oh my god.
completely fucked off Kokoriko
As
Village.
soon,
and
as
just
soon as
like, God.
as soon as I peeled my way out of the cage, it was on.
Also, yes, this is
Oh.
another piece by Darky Arts. I might as well describe what you see. I completely neglected to do that while I was recording, but I'll pick up that slack when we start next time. What you see is comparing and contrasting Bach to this ghoul is a bit more. You see now how much more like a human Bach was, as this ghoul just has that familiar horrid blistering and scar tissue across his entire body. He's got missing yellowish green teeth on his grin. He's got these short curly white mutton chops on his face and loose wiry hair on his head that's hidden by the welding mask there. He's wearing these bright red lensed welding goggles that hide his eye color. Yeah. There you go.
Very intense.
He's an handsome devil.
Oh God! Oh
He's so
God,
cool.
he's so cool.
Yeah.
And there he is. That's Boss Man. Oh,
Wow.
I told you I was excited for today's session.
Oh
Yeah,
man!
We finally started.
We got two
Yay.
pieces of art.
Yeah, we did. We got spoiled
Yeah.
today.
Well, let me just say that your choices up to this point informed who you were going to meet at this point.
Okay.
Actions have consequences, equal and opposite reactions.
It's true.
This is just the way things shook out.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to Riverside, everybody.
Yay!
I believe this was a starter town.
I believe it.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Well, why don't we go down the horn and do our outros, starting with Caitlin. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
Well, you can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. Here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's because Twitch doesn't like boobs. We're gonna be doing more Roll With Me on Monday over at twitch.tv/Lanny Pator. We are in some hot water. But hopefully things will be fine and we don't all die a fiery death.
You're in
And we'll
an
see how
angry
that
red
goes.
dragon's lair.
Yeah, Red Dragon's Lair. It's gonna go good. Um,
Currently having a mental breakdown. Just a great place to be.
yeah, so good.
The best.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
All right.
Yep.
Rabbits, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hey, what's up? I'm Rabbit, funny internet hee-hoo man. You can find me on twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit, where you can go ahead and just see me play all kinds of games. I'm a big variety guy. I play horror games, I play RPGs, retro games, and very recently added to my repertoire, visual novels. The last few games of note I've been playing World of Final Fantasy, Digimon, The Evil Within, and the current visual novel that you can see on Monday is one that one of my fellow henchmen, Spaz, suggested to me. It's called Max Gentleman Sexy Business.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking funny. I love it to death. But yeah, it's Monday through Friday, twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit, day or night. Go ahead. I normally tweet when I'm going out, but trying to get good on that. And other than that, I've just been cooking, cleaning, and just support my family, which I can do with your guys' help. So thank you guys so much for everything. Everything.
Hell yeah.
Hot dog. Lanny, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Me? Well, you can find me on all over the internet at Lanny Pator. And as Caitlin so wonderfully stated, Monday we're going back to Roll With Me, where, yeah, big old red dragon is got some issues with some house guests. There are a couple more that he did not expect. And also the Jester of Bordeaux has showed up and is trying to enact his plans to potentially steal the body of said red dragon. It's a very tense situation, and the party is already reeling from that dragon's breath attack after it went into a psychotic meltdown. So tune in to see how this turns out, because there are a lot of different ways this can go. I'm very excited.
Don't worry.
I have to plan around all of them.
I have a plan.
Oh my god.
Faith!
I have a plan.
I can't.
Turns around, he's just got a mustache.
Denier, I have a plan. You just gotta have a little faith in me.
Oh my god.
I can't wait in this game
We're
until
gonna
we can
take
find
the dragon and
Oh my
push
god,
him
no.
somewhere else.
No, no, no.
And then
that's
we're
not
going to
gonna-
Tahiti. And then we're going to Tahiti and Marmon farming mangoes with the Jester of Bordeaux.
Oh my god.
I say
oh,
we
no.
ally ourselves with the Jester.
It seems like an individual I can trust.
Oh god.
Connor, I cannot wait until we reach a point in this game where one of the random encounters is just Ghoul Dutch.
I think I might break my voice if I try that.
What a ghoul.
There's already so much going on with the Dutch voice. Anyway.
That's me. Oh, also, I've been playing through Devil May Cry. Currently on Devil May Cry 3, playing through the Virgil campaign. Gonna continue that tomorrow night, so feel free to pop by and celebrate Devil May December with me.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me in a nutshell.
Excellent. And Sarah, where can they find you?
Did you forget my name?
Oh
I
my
was just
god.
I was just trying to remember who hadn't gone yet.
Trying to decide whether to say Louise or Cynthia. It's tricky.
I did it now too, and it's not.
None
It's
of
not.
those start with an S.
Yeah, but I look at your name and I see Topi and I'm like, huh? Who's that?
I don't know. I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an Ewilia. I have Shield already, and I only do the streams on Saturdays with the D&D stuff. I would do more D&D, but I have to find I don't know. I have the bug. I just want to do everything. But you're on 3 campaigns, Sarah. Fuck you. I want more. Even though I at one point was crying, I had too much to do. I don't care.
That's life. It's either too little or too much. Never enough.
I know. I just want to play D&D. I have a problem now, but that's me. Yay.
Welcome to that club.
Yeah.
Better come in.
It's never enough.
I just wanted to let you know I have a picture of both Bach and Bossman next to each other on my screen, and all I can think of is there are 2 ghouls inside of you.
There are 2 ghouls
God.
inside of you.
Yeah.
One of them's got smooth skin.
Oh God.
One of them's got sheepskin.
Oh.
One of them may be speciest.
And none of them might be. None of these are ghouls. Or are they? You decide.
One of them exfoliates still. That's why.
Connor,
That's why That's why Bach has his power. He exfoliated.
Connor, how about you? Where can they find you? What you doing?
Well, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time most days. Tuesday, I'm playing some games with my buddies. Tabletop Tuesday. Yeah, Rabbit's there. As well as my buddy Luke and Probate.
Yeah.
Fridays, Friday Funhouse, where I basically just do whatever I feel like with whoever decides to show up. Played some Back for Blood. That game is fantastic. I can't get enough of it. It's super cool. This is Saturday before this or the Prince Division. We are the Youth of the Nation.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Playing Yakuza 5 Remastered as well. And Sundays a bit dubious for a little bit. But should things go according to plan, I will be playing more Banner Saga. Just beat the first game. I am in pain. My heart hurts.
Who put all these tears in my pillow?
Yeah. This game has a way of taking your decisions and kicking you in the balls with them.
Ooh.
Ow.
Yeah. And so it has. But yes, that's happening. Be sure to check out Dead House Sonata as well. We got a playable tech demo. So if you want to get a first-hand experience of what Dead House Sonata might look, sound, and feel like, very bare bones, not at all reflective of the final product at the moment, but it is playable, and it is something. You get to look around a cool arena and fight some guards. And also check out my DM's Guild, where I'll be releasing the Warpath Barbarian sometime soon. And that's it for me. I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That is correct. Die Hard Dice... Die Hard Dice has been with us for many a month, and they've been absolutely wonderful to us. And right now, they've got their holiday sale going on. If you want to pick up some gifts for you and yours, then head on over to dieharddice.com and use the code Unexpectable! To save 15% off your entire order.
And gang, they got dice of all cool shapes and sizes. I've seen so many cool designs.
That is true.
My personal favorite.
Set.
I don't know. There's something about rolling metal that's like, ha, this is cool.
Ah, yes. Yeah, you feel powerful when you roll these dice.
Mm-hmm.
Read off some businesses now.
Oh yeah, read on it.
Read on the business. Magic Ninjago, 10 years of Spinjitzu. Thank you for the 12 months. All right, I'm back. What have I missed? Everything. The entire episode. Mick Dave, thank you for the 11 months. Yay. Greasy X Spoon, thank you for the 20 months. Dr. Woots, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Stern Gliz and you down for life 808. And also for subscribing. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Norviticus, thank you for the 100 bits. Bach embraced the radiation.
Embrace it.
Level Up TTV, thank you for the raid of the party at 12. Appreciate it. Hope your folks' streams went well. Norviticus, thank you for the 5 bits. Good session, y'all. Zenlita, thank you for the 200 bits. Congratulations, you beat the tutorial.
Oh my god, finally.
It took the long tutorial.
It
don't
only
worry.
took, let's see, 30-something weeks?
What is this, a Final Fantasy game?
40?
Indeed. I can't wait to tell you how much changed because you did that.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
It was funny.
Oh boy.
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. I can't help but wonder how Mr. Dalliard is doing during all of this.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
I
He's
gave
just-
him a bomb today.
Yeah, he's been around.
I had this
Did Mr.
bomb collar given to me.
It was a present.
Thank you, Mr. Apex.
Soon we will teach him how to make pizza.
He's a... Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 20 bits. My bits got missed before I said Dunwich is a company. They have a location in Fallout 4, and I want to see Connor do Lovecraftian horror.
Yeah, the Dunwich
Oh.
Horrors, one of my favorite missions.
Where's a good horror
Also pun.
location?
Great pun, too.
Oh, there must be tons of haunted and spooky places in Missouri.
Watch it be that one, watch it be the one house that we passed by, the pianist.
The what?
The famous
the-
pianist. I can't remember.
There's the Exorcist house.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the Exorcist house.
Got to get
Uh-huh.
Tubular Bells
God.
queued up. The song
That's-
that's never finished.
There's Lemp Mansion, one of the 10 most haunted places in the world.
Oh.
Cool.
Limp Mansion. Ooh.
Limp Mansion?
He's dead now.
Oh.
It is true.
You mentioned the
Yeah,
name, he explodes.
There's Al Foster Trail, also known as Zombie Road.
I want to.
Ironically,
Holy
no
shit.
ghouls.
That you know. Also, that's racist!
Oh my god.
That's racist.
Yeah. All sorts of cool places. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Luke the Lucas, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, if this is the starter town and you do get a car, that means you could have had a car the whole time.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Tell me that. No.
Gorilla Geek, thank you for the 2 months. Oh man, I missed the sesh. Sorry. Here's my sorry message. Sorry. And no worries, Gorilla Geek. Magic
Sad.
Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Dang, Rabbit, now I gotta check out what's going on that visual novel on Monday.
It has been cast.
Gorilla Geek, thank you for the 90 bits. You want to play D&D? Sarah, fuck you. But yes, but fuck you.
No, I have to do it right. Ask me the question.
Do you want to play D&D?
Fuck you! But yes. But fuck you!
Oh
I
my
got the
god.
shakes now.
Gorilla Geeks, thank you for the 80 bits.
Yeah.
The
What
mayor.
is it?
You. Oh, fuck. How do I Irish?
Irish is around here.
Think of that
You
song,
like-
Linger.
You and me are like the sons to me. But
Oh
Asmo's
my.
lost fight.
Oh god.
That is really hard to do.
Your Scottish is so good. No.
Just
Irish.
think of Jacksepticeye.
You're going to have a little faith.
Oh
Just think of
god.
that. I like to
There's a
use
bit
that
of
song
fight.
"Linger."
It'd be
Open
fight.
the morning
Oh,
to you,
Don't
laddies.
pronounce
Oh. Oh.
G H's are more like a soft D sound.
Why, you fucking bastard?
You fucking animal, you.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh, you fucking
Homer-
word! I don't know what to say on the
Homer
stream.
Simpson, you fucking animal,
you.
you.
Animal, you. Oh,
Homer
West up.
Simpson,
Oh,
you
West up.
fucking animal.
Oh, that's up.
West up.
Oh God.
Ah, yes. Well, that's all the bits and subs for right now. So let's go ahead and raid somebody. I actually
What?
got a message from Monty earlier for a raid target.
Oh.
If they're still going, I hope so.
Who?
They are. It is the birthday of one Darko Draco, so
Oh.
we're gonna go ahead and raid Darko Draco. And our raid is just gonna be happy birthday, Stinky. And so let's all go wish Draco a very happy birthmas. And we'll see you back here for more Gateway in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Is it
Will
2
we?
weeks?
Wait.
Oh no,
I
that is
don't think we
incorrect. That is
will.
incorrect. I should say actually that is incorrect. We'll see you back here in
The 8th, right, of January?
the 8th of January in the new
Wow.
year. This is the last
Oh my
episode
God.
of Gateway for the year.
We finished the
Tutorial.
tutorial for 2021. Eat
We
that.
did it!
Congratulations. It took you all a year, but you finally beat the tutorial.
Oh
did
God
it.
damn it!
Yeah!
Why, Connor?
So
Bye,
We'll be-
everybody.
we'll be taking the 25th and the 1st off, and we will be back on the 8th, but I believe we are still going for Prince Division on the 18th. Yes. So, we'll see you on the 8th. And I believe Unexpectables on the 29th, I think. Yes. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Whew.
Happy